thuis is dat.
Yeah.
Hello.
Also, if I go to timetable and look at my times, my first lap was a 2:02.
Yeah.
Let's see if
I think
can
mine
put
was
that
in
in.
2:01 my first lap.
Oh no.
Yeah, you were
That's
faster than
always
me.
my thing.
And I've just grinded it down to a 59.
Well,
I've got
Milkshake, you have
socks.
done 3 legal laps
Hell yeah.
in your 13 laps, which is
I
not
don't-
good. No,
Chris,
great.
can I get a single lap in, do you think?
I mean,
No,
are you
it's
halfway
30
through a lap?
seconds.
No.
Then no,
Why not?
because
Well, you
this
have
is
to take
arbitrary
it
anyway.
first.
None of this is properly recorded anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Is it-
I
Quick,
can gain another.
leave the-
What?
Before the track, quick.
I can gain another 6 tenths in sector 3. What? What did I do on that magical lap? To be a 17.4 in the 3rd sector. What?
Ah!
Ah,
Ah, time of day fixed itself.
It's the
Yay.
right time. It's what it should be. Track still says green. Track improve.
Oh no.
You just
Well-
drove without changing anything on that fume. Hello?
Yeah,
Have
you don't need to. Technically, you don't need to.
What am I going to do with my zero knowledge of this game?
Something?
I almost put.
As I will say to a lot of people, you could have followed my lovely handy guide.
Oh, hi.
I've not got time for that. I've not got time to like dress myself, let alone read a guide.
Okay, leave the pit.
Wait a second.
Hold the brake. Right. Now, leave a gap for people. Try and
What's
get a
the temperature considering it's nighttime?
14.
gap. All things,
It's
yeah.
cold.
Given earlier, it was 22 and track was 28.
Bij is hij.
My
Yeah.
car is doing much better in this temperature.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, why are you guys racing? It's fucking
Tyres
Quali.
were overinflated.
Wasn't I was taking a race time with
This is why when I left the pits, I backed right off and allowed them to just run away. Just been building a gap and trying to get.
As long as I can get the next lap done quickest, then for at least a fraction of a second, I will have pole.
Oh, that's Milkshake's logic.
It has to be a legal lap, though. Any illegal laps, it will not give you the time for. You will not be on pole.
Roger, you'll better back the fuck off.
I don't like dark races.
So, as a general rule, if someone in front of you is on a hot lap, don't fuck with them. That's basically
It's
it.
invalid, but if you're on a hot lap yourself and you're still valid, just take your normal line. They have to go around you. They're faster. It's generally what we've
Well,
done.
no,
over
yeah.
time.
If someone in front of you is on a legal lap, you leave them the hell alone. Even if you're on a faster lap, that's a you problem. You didn't gap yourself to go in front. That's a you problem.
Yeah,
Because
that's-
some
why do
people
you
are
think I
significantly
pulled
faster than
out the
others.
pits?
Nobody wanted those cones for the chicane, right?
Oh yeah, it's just a braking spot. Yeah, it's just how we figure out we're gonna brake. So we're good. Don't worry about it. Although
Valid.
Lambo
Oh,
did
so
do.
far up ahead. No. Yeah, this is not what I wanted to hear.
Oh, that's
I
me.
backed
Don't
off
worry.
to
I'm
avoid
crawling.
this. Right.
That's me crawling. I'm trying to get.
They see
Oh,
me
shit.
crawling. Jeff hates it.
This is what happened in Austria, what caused all the issues in qualifying. Everyone backing off in the final corner.
Alright, I'm pushing it now, James.
They're not perfectly up to date, but they're good enough for a first lap attempt.
Every lap is an attempt for me.
Usually by the third lap, the tyres are finally in a window where they're actually usable and are fast. But it takes that long to get them in the window.
Me thinks I'm going really quickly. Also me realises I've done most of the lap in second.
I don't know if you heard Easy laugh though.
That just made me giggle.
I am speed.
In second gear.
Hey!
And
Okay,
only
I'm
second
still in.
gear.
I'm
I mean,
still
to
on.
be fair,
Okay, good.
most of the first sector is second gear.
Except for the bits that aren't, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, the first time you brake, the 6th corner is all 2nd gear or lower.
I go to 3rd very briefly.
Yeah, you can sometimes go to 3rd. It's the line you get.
Oh, fuck off.
I will.
I refuse to fuck off.
Oh, too deep. There we go. Thanks,
No,
Jeff.
stay on the board. I mean the pit.
Can
I mean the
somebody distract
road.
Dingo for me?
No. No
I need to
distraction
get rid of my
tactics.
competition.
Okay, but I can distract you. Hey,
It's alright,
Milkshake,
I
I'm
did a
behind
really slow
you.
I did a 1-9, 2-9.
Oh, I validated my lap like a penis.
Ring the club. Mine's so valid.
Maybe it's actually your fault.
Yeah.
Because you all invalidated.
Dingo, you're
Just haven't crossed
fastest.
the line yet.
If I just block the track now for the next like hour,
Dingo is actually ahead of me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
got a 210.
hey, Tokyo Drift, let's go.
Line. I don't have the braking performance for turn 1. It's might be crazy.
Well, I did a 202 whilst yeeting it off into the gravel trap at one point.
Who's like okay?
Light blue is the car
Everybody.
that has invalidated their lap.
No, it isn't. Is
Davis
it?
invalidated that.
Light blue,
Hello,
is it?
Chris.
Is it?
You are like blue.
Oh no!
No,
I invalidated my lap.
Okay.
I was way off track and then I saw a little traffic jam
Nico,
coming
are you on a
my
valid
way.
lap?
No,
Cheers.
So it's decent through there. This was the corner I invalidated on last time, so remember to brake slightly earlier, please.
Or don't.
Imagine braking.
I
You're
remember to
generally
brake slightly
supposed to
earlier.
do that.
Good. I made it through the corner. One more tricky spot with the invalidation.
I was so confused why the server was daytime on the last session.
Yeah, I
Really
just
close
bugged
throwing
out.
Because like nothing has changed in the config since last time, but for some
No!
reason, I don't
It's
understand.
now night. It's now where it's meant to be. Early morning. That feels good.
Ooh, I got sparks behind me.
Yep. You will bottom out the car in a few places on the
yeeted
track.
it over those curves. Good.
Can I do the sparks
Final
again
corner.
because I love it? I am the fire.
Get the sparks if you go over the curbs.
wait. How do I go back to the garage?
If you stop off the track somewhere, press escape, you should be able to return to the garage.
But if
Lovely.
you don't want to be immersed, I drive back to the pit stop.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'd love to do that.
I do love to do that.
You have to do that in the race lane.
Roger,
But you get a 3-minute penalty.
might be worth it.
Might be.
Yeah, it depends how badly you messed up your car is, to be fair.
Yeah.
I'm not in last place. This is amazing news. I'm middle of the pack.
Yes, sir, good thing.
Oh my god,
I just saw
you
someone
are.
teleport across the track.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
just
was-
saw you.
I'm stuck in a really awkward place. He's in front, James is behind, so I'm just gonna let James go.
Thank you.
I saw James teleport me very speedily into the. Oh, the.
I do have high ping again.
I don't know what he's saying, but basically I
Milkshake.
just saw him yeeting about everywhere.
Yeah, Milkshake just got the high score on ping, he's gone red.
Yes. Hell
You're not
yeah.
supposed to be doing that on high score. Oh, for fuck's sake!
On my screen, he is drifting every corner beautifully.
James, I did just get a 2-minute, but you know, like
I
there are
think
a
the
couple
game.
corners
I
like
think.
that.
I think the game is the one to judge that.
Yeah, but I didn't go over.
But you went further over than it wanted you to, so. It's
So,
like you
yeah.
don't go over when you hit a wall, but you still get invalidated then.
Oh yeah, tapping a wall, the gentle.
Crazy.
gentle
I did
one,
not
isn't
expect
it?
to catch you this quickly.
Yeah. Do you want to go?
But I'm going to back off now, so don't worry.
You could have told me that earlier.
I was just hoping that I wouldn't beat you in the final quarter.
I'm really slow now
59.7.
because you didn't tell me.
Oh, I've got my
Sorry.
display this time. Yeah, I'm not gonna be that.
Average.
Track is now updated.
How did I not beat them?
I'm a driving god.
Yes,
I
I'm supposed
don't
to
even
be.
know what I did on that lap. I just
thought to be
gained
okay with
hand over
last.
fist in multiple corners. It's like, what?
Oh. Every time. Every time.
Every time what?
Yeah, I am 1.3 seconds faster than you in the middle sector, Crispin.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the
That
middle.
is where all the time is in the middle sector. And I don't even know what I did in the middle sector on that one to be that fast.
Faster than me, the easy way is the fast left-hander. I have to drop a gear for it.
Yeah, but I'm a second faster than Ant in it as well.
Man, shit.
Yeah, I gained a whole second in that sector on my last lap compared to the lap before. Wow.
Both return to the garage rather than gapping.
I feel like our battle for last place will be glorious.
It'll be epic.
All the characters will be on this instead of first
Exactly.
place.
But it's going to be like Max Verstappen all over again. No one's going to notice until he finishes. Oh, epic. Fernando Alonso, George Russell battle.
See Alonso's response to that? I think he's like anyone but George.
George, yeah.
Yeah, but he still overtook him.
There was lots of lovely compliments. Also, yes, I won't lie, it is me that's taken out the braking boards on the last straight. And what? Oh, what? They've respawned! Fuck off.
They don't respawn apart from between sessions.
Just past some really slow car on the left. Oh.
Thanks, please. Like that's for the race I see.
I'm just in the garage waiting for these two to pass and then I'll be
Yeah.
out.
I'm acting, I got 10 minutes, I'm betting.
I happen to leave the pits fairly close to his so I'm just backing off in the first sector. Like, yeah, just back right off.
Yeah.
Wouldn't back off too much because I'm on my way.
Yeah, I can see you, but I have enough pace that I can literally just the second you get to me, just put my foot down and go.
Hey, I'm still ahead of AC too.
For now.
Yeah. I've improved a bit, but yeah, I do make a lot of mistakes still.
I understand why it happened. You just get too tired.
Yeah.
But you are a mistake magnet. Doesn't give me much.
I made one mistake in the race last week, and that was it.
Yeah, well, one mistake is going to be one more mistake. No, quite clear.
Ooh.
Yeah, but at least James turned up.
Yeah.
And had other things going on.
I'm sure.
James also did.
No! I was up 1.5 seconds!
Oh no, the worst. Did you invalidate?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that's
Yep.
I'm watching it with my own eyes.
Dingo, can you go slower, please?
Why, is that you behind me?
No, it's because we will be competing, so I wanted to get ours qualified.
Fucking hell, that's why.
You follow me off?
Squeeze me.
that was difficult. I can gain
What
time.
are you
on that.
doing? What are you doing?
Hello, Isa.
Hello.
I know, that means you're not far in front of me.
Whoa!
No!
What's the penalty rating?
Don't worry about it.
Basically, everyone's got a safety rating for online play, and if you get into too many
Well, I've just got a
accidents...
penalty rating because someone doesn't know how to overtake.
Try to take you, so I'm just
Tried overtaking me on the inside of a chicane, and it's not a place where you
In
overtake.
qualifying!
Yes.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna get it by slamming into people, are ya?
It wasn't good, but what? Are you joking? You're just jealous.
Very good.
Yeah. Oh wait, Izzy, no. Izzy, why have you done this?
Why? Because I improved.
You've betrayed me.
No.
You're supposed to make me feel good at this.
Okay.
They
You're
will
pretty
still
good.
ahead of me.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, I turned into late for that corner. Yep. I could not get on the throttle early there. That's the whole second.
Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so that's what I need to do there. Hey, Jackster! How's it going?
Hello, people.
Yeah. They're watching us go broom cars.
Here we go.
I'm gonna look.
Flying.
Yeah, no worries. Appreciate it. Have a good time. I completely
Did you
invalidated
see
by
on the
that.
phone?
No.
All viewers
I'm
help.
streaming, mate.
Oh.
Hi, Izzy Sax.
Imagine being popular.
Yeah, imagine having people in your chat. Yeah.
I occasionally have people in my chat.
Imagine having good enough internet that you can
I
stream.
mean, literally, my chat is literally my stream evidence telling me that I've started streaming and saying thank you. That is the
Reason-
entirety of my chat.
I would never say something happened. It's live chat. What the fuck's wrong?
I mean, I feel like that's just par for the course with you, Ant.
Just say it's a lot of pieces of
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
a lot of pieces of
Techers? What?
You are such a nerd. What are you-
Hello.
Do you not need to brake for this corner?
I was 9/10 off. A fucking bottom hairpin.
Did you invalidate yourself?
Right, the English don't give me luck. Kiss the badge. Come on.
Yeah, but surely if you're going with the England method, you'll be really good in the first sector and then you'll fall apart in the second and third.
And eventually lose.
No, except for white. It's coming out.
Except for aim.
Yeah, only because the final's happening at Wembley and then it's going away to Italy.
Coming up. I won't get any.
I hope they bring just through and gets her identity because he cannot say he's coming home any longer.
See? Thank you, milkshake.
You're welcome.
He
I
was right.
hate football, and on top of that, I'm Welsh, so...
Oh, you actually
Oh, you're already out then.
Yeah, well,
Dingo, I thought you were Australian. Did you lie all this time to me?
Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on!
Yes! He's re-overtaken his dick.
Yeah, boy!
Now I completely missed turn one.
I'm not gonna lie, I was just watching it and came off the track.
Were you watching my lap?
We can watch you post up as soon as it pops. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, there it goes.
Yeah, there it goes. Oh, I missed turn 1 with that. Okay.
Oh, that,
Luckily, it's an out lap anyway. Because I go
I,
to the pits to gap milkshake again.
what an adrenaline rush. I feel so alive. 2 seconds up. Apparently there's a slow car up ahead. Yeah, I know,
Oh, yeah,
right?
that's
Up
me.
field.
Yes.
Didn't
It's me
go.
very slowly running my brakes trying to walk off the tyres.
God fucking damn it!
Put my foot down now.
Nail it, you've got to nail it.
Yeah, that is exactly why I just went through the pit lane.
Well, I'm on a really good hot lap.
Yeah, my fastest lap I right up against his in the final sector.
Ah, suck it!
Oh, I did lose all the time.
No! How could you do this?
It's strategic. Because now I can go back to the box. Be like.
I love how Izzy goes past the finish line and then the next thing is yellow flag in sector 1.
Not
What
me.
did you do?
It ain't me.
That's Anne.
Oh, James, I'm coming for you.
I think I'm going to change as well. I've had time to overtake. And then again, talking about like the stupidest shit ever.
Oh yeah, I don't feel comfortable yet with this one.
Oh, fucking balls! I
James
slid.
got it! No! So close.
That is very close. I just invalidated my lap, so I'm angry at self. I just slid
That's something
slightly.
funny. My car's got very bouncy.
Is the tyres hot?
Did you introduce it to a crash barrier?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I just take a moment. I've tensed up my wrists. Whew.
Breathe, it's okay.
I can't believe you've done this to me, Izzy. I'm genuinely upset. But then again, I am on the inside line, just 1 row back. So I could potentially just dive bomb you on the first ball.
Oh, fucking hell, I spun again.
Izzy.
Yes, sorry.
Izzy.
I was trying to get out of the way and failing
How long is
entirely.
qualifying? My Tinder matches are stacking.
37 minutes left.
Cool. I need to.
Izzy, you might have caused me to be 60 seconds. Oh no, wait. 0.60 faster.
You're
Is
welcome.
anyone
Qualifying
watching
is
on
also-
streams? Any females in the Somerset area? I'm very lonely.
See, the amount of time left in session is should be at the top middle of the screen. And that is
I
accurate.
don't
Your
know.
heart here, Crispy.
Oh no! Here it goes.
Ouch.
Boom. 9 temps ahead
Whoa.
now. 58
Damn
7.
it. Oh, I cannot do that. I absolutely cannot do that. My limit is like basically 2 minutes. Apparently 3 temps lower, but that's I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go any further.
I think I can go faster if it was daylight, but nighttime really messes me up.
I mean, I'll just probably have to sit on this and be like, the lap is good enough. It's not.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna go.
To be fair, that is
Well,
less than 3 temps off my fastest ever lap on this track.
the thing with Lambert is, last time he was out, he like really struggled, and I think he's done one practice thing before this, and he's currently not here yet. So.
He has had bad back as well all week still.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
back, yeah.
He hasn't done any practice as far as
Well,
I'm
see,
aware for it.
you got a bad back from carrying you for all these sessions.
No,
Oh.
he slipped.
You say that, and Crispy won the last championship.
Right, give me a moment.
Oh,
Although he did win the first one.
another crash into me practically every single race. And I spent most of the race behind him, desperately trying to get past.
I'll never forget
Oh.
what he did to me in Catalonia. Like, to be honest, that kind of put me off the game a bit.
Oh god, it was ridiculous in Catalonia.
Last season, I mean.
Yeah, last season, yeah. See, he overcooked the inside, and just outdid the braking and just smashed into the side of me.
What Cianto did to me at one race as well, where he his foot fell off the brake and just creamed into the back of me.
Yeah. Oh, Spencer's had some issues with his hardware.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that he literally doesn't attach his wheel to anything. It's just on his knees.
Wait, it's on his knees.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
how I do it with my wheel. Hence,
No,
I'm
it's
using a
using my
touchpad.
way for my pit stop, my immersion.
Not the immersion.
Wait, if
Is
you're
that
in the
a-
pits, then who's behind me? I tried to pull out so that you were behind me.
It's a ghost.
Oh no.
Hey, my ping has dropped again.
Behind you, X Games.
Oh, is it me? Okay. Oh god, that means I'm
Dingo
gonna catch you.
Teams, Chris, me, Izzy, and
No, he means physically behind him on the track. I don't think he's on the...
yeah, I'm talking about the track.
Okay, I'm not on the track.
No, you're in your
Well,
pit
we
lane, but it still counts in your position.
Don't worry, Izzy. I'm about to do an absolute screamer.
I still have time that I can gain.
Definitely
FYI.
going off first corner.
And so now that you said that, it's first corner. Oh shit, Dingo's gonna be right in front of me.
Izzy, can you really? I don't think you can.
Can you bump draft me on the main straight? Cheers. We'll work together.
We're
To
fighting
achieve-
for different things here.
This is like in Le Mans when I got the two different categories racing at the same time.
3. Technically 4.
You know, actually, it's like 4 or 5, right?
Yeah, it's 4 technically. Final chicane screwed me there.
But yeah, funny enough, that is actually what we're currently doing. Me,
You
Lambert,
have-
and Adaway are in the cup cars.
Yeah, they're in slower cars, which is why I'm actually winning currently. I don't usually win.
Yeah, my what was our lap records last time? It was like 56, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Question: how bad was my leg? Going out on
It
track.
didn't like at all. Oh, I don't know. I made a point to stay away from you.
That's a very smart decision.
Why is my car so bouncy in the corners? Ah!
Oh, goodness.
I
Last season poll was 156.9.
I hope Dingo crashes a lot in the race, so I got a chance on not being lost.
Thanks, mate.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think I can beat my last season pole time. I'm only like 2-3 tenths off of it currently. I won't
My
on this
worry
lap
is I've
because
not
I
yet raced
lost.
none of the cars, so I don't know how my game's going to deal with it.
I lost 9 tenths by having a spinning dingo on the apex.
Imagine not getting a spin in Dingo too.
Timetable. James. Let's do some analysis.
Chris menu, analysis.
Didn't need to shift down there. I was already in
Uh,
second.
James is losing those 3 tenths basically first sector.
Yeah, I suspected it was first sector, and on that lap that I got the 9 tenths on you was all in the first sector. Again, like 7 of those 9 tenths in the first sector.
Hey, Chris.
He is.
Can you
can't
tell
get off the
me
grass.
what my best was around Nurburgring last championship?
For qualifying or the race?
Or qualifying?
Qualifying, yours was a 2:04.1.
204. What am I on now?
Two or six.
206.8.
Oh, okay. That's cool, because I do have some time left to gain, so...
And I got a 02.08.
But you want to know what my first one was in comparison to this one on the first championship?
I can't get off the grass, I'm just spinning.
I hate it when that happens.
I don't have a time for that.
The first championship, we didn't have the thing.
Goodbye, AC.
Bye!
Oh, for the first, yeah.
Where's this he going?
Wet quali wasn't it?
I am going off out of the pits.
Wet race.
I am still in the pitch.
Wet
So
race
he was
record.
saying bye to me. He
And
was
your time
waving me
in
off.
that first season was 2 minutes, .2.
Who asked
Cold tires, cold
Is pretty
tires.
close to what you currently have.
I just got to the hairpin and just saw that there's this car in the gravel in the wall.
Oh,
There you
well,
go.
well
What did you
disqualified.
do?
Driving the wrong way.
What did you do?
Driving wrong way.
I tried to reverse off of the onto the pitch.
Onto the pitch.
The track.
So what happens now? Can I now drive? Oh, what? No!
This
No!
is why we're using this game now and not the F1 game, because we can actually undo this penalty in this game.
Yeah.
I am fifth.
There you go, I fixed it. I'll do it again.
Try not to drive backwards, dingo.
Dingo,
I was just-
can you do this again?
Oh,
I
fire
need
engines
to be
out.
fifth.
So wait, so is Chris also judge, jury, and executioner?
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I can't review anything when stuff's actually happening, so all I really do is clear stuff if a bunch of people agree that, oh yeah, he got fucked over by some pointless dumb shit. And I go, okay, I can clear that person. And that's basically it.
Oh no, we all nailed it. Each other into the corner. I guess we do a restart.
Yeah,
Well, that's the thing, yeah, if lap 1, if somebody has a hardware issue or somebody absolutely murders someone, then generally I'll just restart and we'll just do the formation lap and stuff again.
I'll say this has happened to me 3 times and we haven't restarted on any of them.
I'm worried
Oh,
about
yeah,
it.
that's a choice.
We do a rolling start, don't we?
Yep.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
means I've got to keep up with the pace for a whole lap.
I mean, the pace is like
no, because
30 mile an
the
hour,
lap is
but sure.
really slow.
Yeah.
We literally spend most of the lap on the brakes.
Yep. If you want to cook your brakes, it's the only way you get heat into your tyres.
Cookie,
Oh, for
cookie
God's sake,
tires.
say Gunner again!
It was also that. It was
Basically,
you that I
lap
saw in the
is
wall.
speed limit. Yes.
That makes sense. I didn't know who it was I saw in the wall. I just saw a car and I got like caught in the last lap.
You could you not tell by the colour, James?
No, because it's so far off. the
And dark.
track,
Yeah,
it's
fair
literally a black blob.
enough. Fair enough.
All I could see was the headlights in the corner.
Fair enough.
My car just will not turn. It will not turn.
Probably because you did damage to it.
Nope, I've not hit anything.
Oh, and you're on the pad, that'd be what it is. You don't have the circuit pages.
Yeah.
My
there's,
PSIs are 25, 25, 27, 27.
So 25 is too
Far too low.
low. Yeah.
You want 27-ish. About 27.5.
27 to 28.
Mine are currently 27.3.
That explains why I'm not fucking turning.
It might be related.
Oh, right, yes. I should have entered the pit on that lap.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just got a front right puncture going into the pit lane.
That'll be it
Nice.
then.
Yeah, low pressure in front.
Fuck's sake.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please
Yes,
try
I
to
know.
stay on the track.
Going straight on at the end.
Yellow
of the
flag in
lap.
sector
I'm out. I literally only had enough fuel to do that one corner and I ran out of fuel.
I don't know how to select change brake.
What?
I don't know how to select it. I
Change
can't actually
on the
select
pit
change
menu.
tyre. Yeah.
You need to select you basically highlight it and you do left or right on the D-pad.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to change both on the front.
We
both
put a
on the
full
back.
cost registrations.
Nope. We find out when we enter it.
How do I then make it so that he does the...
So
I mean, it's the same settings of the predicted chance of rain, but it can be random with retraining.
Wait, what do you
Those
mean I can
crap.
change rear tyres? What are you about? I'm so confused. I just want to change. I just want new tyres.
Just select
Yeah.
tyres and then that's it. And then
Yeah, it
the rest,
shows
if you want to
pressures.
change the PSI.
I've never seen an animation to actually do anything, so I'm assuming it's just done it.
It'll have a
You
tick
should
on
see,
it.
like 2 people running around.
No, I've never seen a single person.
Then you might you have to do it before you
you-
stop in the box.
Did you have controls locked for 30 seconds when you pit?
No, I was on the approach to my pit box, and then I pressed enter, and then it just yeeted me into my pit box. Great, and the fucking tyre just blew out again. What the fuck?
Press return to
tyre
garage.
on, and it just burst straight away. This is fucking
It's
bullshit.
probably not a new tyre
The
then.
new tyre, yeah.
It was already punctured, and then it was what? And it unpunctured itself.
No, it'll probably
No,
it'll
it's
probably
slow
be the other
punches.
one.
Yeah, they're slow punchers, so that they have the puncher there and the pressure slowly goes down, but it's not instant.
What
Right,
I would
so
also
how
do
I
is
change these tyres?
return. I'd
The
return.
The pit thing's just disappeared.
If
Yeah, you have to
return
bring it up
garage,
again.
It will change the tyres.
What you need to do is bring the menu back up again with P on your keyboard.
I'm also changing my ECU. P on the keyboard, you say? Okay,
Yeah.
P, yep, got it.
P for pits, and then where it says change tyres,
Yep.
you need to make sure that's checked.
Pick it.
Yep, okay. Oh, that's
And
key.
then it brings
Okay.
the PSIs up, yeah?
Yep, got that now.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's how you
And
change
that
the
will change
PSIs, and that will change your tyres when you next come in.
What PSI do I want?
Well, your two fronts are too low, so bring them up.
They're all on 27.7.
Okay, yeah, but
That's
they
fine.
go down. No, they went down during his race.
Oh, yeah.
I think
So
it
you
went
want to
down
bring them
because
up.
he spent so long in the wall.
Yeah,
Might
that
have
makes
done.
sense.
Might have done.
So how do I make them actually change it? Because I was just going to leave the track and it's going to burst again.
If you
As long
went
as
back
it's
to the garage,
ticked.
which you did, it
I'm
will
in the
reset
garage.
your tyres. Yeah.
Okay,
but,
yeah.
but I just had reset the tyres, but it...
No, but I doubt they
if
were
you're in the
reset.
garage, go to the setup menu, and then it will say the one it automatically opens on will be the pit strategy, and just change
Yeah.
the number of the tyre set. Yeah.
Yep, there you
What
go.
tyre
It
set are
just
you on?
blew- just burst again.
It can't burst because you just went.
I'm on tyre set 3. Yeah, it just burst again. I've just had a puncture in my front right.
You were just going to your menu.
Always-
We were talking you through getting into your menu. How can it have burst if you were in your menu?
Because I left the pits and then it blew up again.
That was too much.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I need new tyres.
Yes, Jeff, my lap time is invalidated because I went through that corner sideways.
Oh, right, I just have to do a lap of his punctured tyre and get it fixed.
Yeah.
Every time I come out of the pits, the front right one just goes pop and turns black.
That's a
I get the impression that it's not changing them for some reason then.
yeah.
Right, we'll see.
If you teleport back to the garage, and
I
then
can't hear you, all I can hear is... Now I'm
pause the
angry.
game.
No,
Stop!
I'm-
Return
I'm
to
in
garage!
assault now, because it's taking the piss.
Stop! And then return to garage.
No!
Oh, hello. Oh, those sparks coming out.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Ah, too wide. I got 3 temps up, but that's
Slow
enough.
car ahead.
I'm on hot lap. Whoever's slow in front of me.
No, I haven't improved since then. It's just been sat there. But no, I managed to invalidate. I managed to get a bit more time on turn 1, but it requires me to get perfect braking basically.
Yeah, I can gain a bit of time in turn 1 as I get 3 temps in turn 1.
So annoyingly precise.
Yeah. I hate the final chicane here. I really do.
Part of me is tempted to turn off ABS because it's like short enough a race that I could probably flat spot the crap out of the tyres and not really suffer.
Alright, there we
Well done, mate. Personal best.
go. 2055. Does that beat my last time?
I don't remember what it was, I'm afraid.
No, me neither.
Oh, I've lost those 3 temps that I gained in the first sector.
So Jeff will tell you if it's faster.
No, I meant faster than last championship.
Oh, the last year one?
Yeah.
Let me look at it while I do very high speed down this road.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I got 207, but that's like on season 1.
Alright, okay. I think the race app was something. I think you said 206 something, yeah.
I'm not sure how good my inclination will be during the race too. I think Gav got a few leg spikes.
We've also
It's
noticed
been very
your
dodgy all week.
Discord's gone roboty at times as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the end of the lap I'm down by 2 temps.
That sucks.
So really yeet it over this? No, I tried to yeet it
Oh,
over
wow.
it and invalidated it.
So it's going to take 3 minutes 41 for them to repair my car.
So you are having problems?
Apparently so.
Whenever you got in his car, you got a puncture, to be honest.
I made it back to the pits
That
anyway.
might have been what was causing it then, the fact that you had damage to the suspension or something that was causing it to rub and instantly puncture.
Yeah.
I should have
That's
replaced
possible.
the garage visit.
Yeah, that's true.
Meanwhile, I just put new tyres on and now they're going very cold.
Yeah. You have to be careful about curbs and stuff when you come out.
Aww.
We go about curves. I've been literally yeeting it over the final
What?
chicane until I got 2 seconds down.
That's probably how you
that's
got a
fine.
puncture then.
Yeah, but that final chicane, you can yeet it over and be fine.
It depends on your car.
If your pressures are right,
Yeah, right, yeah.
pressures
that's
are
right.
low, that's how you slice the tyre, is hitting curves.
Yeah, that's true. Which they will have been when you hit the wall.
Yeah.
I didn't hit the wall.
Or was nose planted in the
Shit.
wall but didn't actually touch it.
I didn't touch the wall. I was just playing on the gravel. I reversed up to the wall because I got distracted by my ADD and wanted to see if the lights would change if I pressed the brakes against the tyres. And it did. I'm hungry. I've already had a tin of spaghetti and a packet of rice
Why would you have spaghetti and rice?
because it's all I have in the house. I'm trying
Yeah,
to
reasonable.
stop myself going to the shop and eating bad things.
Yeah, I'm thinking about ordering myself a dessert to come to
This
me
week.
because I really want one.
We're not here for a week after Saturday. But yeah, we'll use up whatever's in the freezer this week. We won't do a shop this week.
So I'm gonna pop in the phone.
Good man. Made a
We
good
need an
decision.
Instagram account to do that.
You can always create one, then follow me, and then just delete it.
Delete the application. Well, don't worry, I have to enter it. Yeah. Get the exclusive lens print to follow you as well.
summer leave, and I'm just here like, what's summer leave?
Yes, I don't get summer leave. I get summer we're really busy now.
Probably get. I'm confused.
Join the club.
Summer everyone decides they want to move house. Busy. Yeah,
Are you an
exactly.
estate agent?
Kind of.
I thought you were a letting.
Kind of. I'm a letting agent and I'm a property manager, so it technically doesn't count.
That's technically not a real estate agent.
No, it's rental.
Exactly, so not a real estate agent.
Oh, lost time mounting that car by accident.
Yeah, I'm a fake estate agent instead.
If you are
Don't say
a real
that.
estate
There's lots
agent,
of videos about those.
what can you tell me about the houses you elect?
What can I tell you about houses?
That's absolutely brilliant. I just read what he said.
Sorry, Chris.
I have no idea what you're on about.
I just
That's been
I
very
think you're
rude.
better off not knowing.
Yeah, I think I am. I generally ignore things like that. And Dingo, who mentioned it.
I think
I think you're the one who
notices that
originally
we're
mentioned
single.
it, to be honest, Izzy.
Yeah, but not that. Whatever it was, I have no idea what it was. I was just making a joke on the fact that real versus fake are opposites.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Anyway, what did you say, Milkshake?
tell me about these houses.
Which houses?
Like what are they made out of?
I just
Mostly
really wanna
bricks.
make my first sale.
No, I don't. I don't sell houses.
So what she does, she gets 11 houses, she sticks one in the net, she's like 4, 2, 3, 1.
No, that's not the kind of managing. They call me and go, my boiler doesn't work, my fence is blown down, my bulb's broken.
They call you for a bulb, that's pretty pathetic.
Oh yeah, we've had
Rather
many
large,
people
yeah.
call us about bulbs, and I basically tell them, no.
Oh no, what if they're
Then
They
how many
still
midgets does it
expected-
take to climb a light bulb? It's not that
Climb a light bulb?
Well, they're very small,
Why would they need to climb a light bulb?
so they can then get the initial height to start building a giant midget pyramid up to the
A pyramid? What the fuck is a pyramid?
pyramid.
Midget pyramid.
I didn't hear the P. I am
Call
not
it a pyramid.
a pyramid because it's made of mirrors.
No, because it's made of midgets.
That's rude.
Is it useful? Why should I know about this?
I'm not actually
Silence
that
says
small.
everything.
Back when I was at
Yes,
uni,
the
we had a
roots are-
midget, and he would always volunteer to be a rugby ball. It was good fun. Until one of the
I'm
guys
not-
tried to drop kick him, and he didn't appreciate that very much. but-
We've had 2 new starters at work, and both of one of them's shorter than me, and the other one's similar-ish height. And I'm like, why
I've
are
had enough practice.
all the short
It's the
people?
wall I go.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll see everyone later.
Okay, bye.
Football kicks off in 10 minutes, you have to go now.
Are you not going to watch the football?
Validated. Please try to stay on the track.
Watching Izzy real time just absolutely making a hash of that.
Yeah, I did make a hash of it. I was angry.
Why are you angry?
I'm angry because I fucked it, and all I have to blame is myself.
Why are you angry?
No, you can blame the car. Why blame the car?
No.
You can
Blame
blame
yourself.
me, Izzy.
I was also up on time. Oh, this one I really have trouble with sometimes.
Oh, I
That
messed it down,
chicane,
yes, I'm
I
going
hate it.
Yep.
I too regularly miss down shifts.
Means trying to do it at the wrong time, right?
Yeah,
No, it's
too
because I
early.
spam it as late as I can and then I miss one.
Yeah. It's flattening it down, shift it down too early. to be winning this stream.
I'm now really anxious because I can't see the lap times.
Why?
Because I just went up 2.5 seconds.
You are ahead of Izzy.
How much?
8 tenths.
Ooh, that's a good margin. That's a good margin. That's a good margin.
I have,
Oh, that's
I
really
have the
exciting.
I have the capability
That's
to beat
maybe-
that, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna.
I have the capability to go faster, but I also want to go for a poo before we start, so that might be my priority at this time.
That'd be a
I
very
would
good
say
time
that
to go.
should be a priority, yeah.
You don't have long.
I'm gonna sit there and watch like a set of courses set up, guys.
What, take it? Ah, shit, yeah, good idea.
Absolutely, it's like the ultimate pit stop.
Slow in sector 1.
Looks like I will still be the last car of seconds.
Racing and I have meant to make mistakes. That's usually when the lamps appear.
Need to go back to the keyboard.
Yeah! Fuck that chicane up.
I was
I
pretty
hate
good
it.
on a keyboard.
Hey Lambert!
Hello.
Oh, mate.
8 minutes to go.
How you-
Lambert
how you-
Spencer, bye.
How you doing?
Losing time in sector 3.
You lose a lot of time in that corner.
Did you want a quick lap, Chris?
I'm not
I'm
on
not
track.
Chris for one, and no, I'm not.
I don't know, I saw Knight and I assume it was Chris Knight.
What?
Lambert, how is the face?
Everyone's got different names on this game.
Can I make a request?
You're gonna demand setups again.
No, I was actually going to ask if you could put ballast on my GT3 car.
Oh, right, just whack them all on.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, why not? I remember how. Yeah.
Wait,
Thank you.
anything on hard pen,
Well, we're gonna make his car weigh 100 kilograms more and stick the restrictor as high as the game will let me put it. So,
You can actually just fill his fuel tank completely up.
well, he
he's had enough.
could, but this is like a surefire. There is no question. He has more weight in his car.
Your mission is to finish within a second of me. There you go. That'll be a struggle for you.
Probably gonna do
Good luck going out slowly.
I'm just going to grab myself.
Then I easily go down slowly.
Immersion.
That might be Rip Pop Lap. So I don't know if it's 2 seconds slower or not.
Oh, I'm really right. Okay, I'm going to.
I just apply to 21. even
Oh,
though
now he's
not-
automatically changing my tyres. That's good news.
Yeah, because you probably got it checked. From last time we fiddled with it.
Right, awesome.
Oh, bless me!
Bless you. Do I think you need to get the tank here?
Because I'm driving!
I need to shut my cursor before we start this race because my god, the sun is flickering in my eyes now.
Flickering.
Was on a mandatory pit.
Yes,
There
it
is.
It's
So,
not
the
actually.
rules- Yeah, it's missing in the
It's
rule
different.
set, but we're gonna ask the Gentleman's Green please pit for tyres during the first race. Because basically I ended up having to modify it so people don't get disqualified from the second race because they don't pit.
He's trying to stay on the track.
It's the trade-off basically. It's just like a mild inconvenience. It is a bit frustrating though because it would be nice to see like on the overlay who has and hasn't pitted, but it's kind of just how it is. But to see how it is, I mean, this should be more ideal because as is did in the post, like the weather should stay consistent between the races or be of the same like random weather roll.
Yeah, because we had the
and
issue. Oh, I went too fast in space.
and it's nice to like read all your results and stuff within the same thing without having it all disappear when the server restarts.
Yes, how long till it's actually daytime?
So the light comes up at about 7 and then it's like it feels a bit like daytime by about 8. So
Oh shit, I thought we were playing at Hungary.
It's next week.
It's actually my
So-
favorite fucking track. Hell yeah.
So the full track we will be in darkness. Here we start at 6 AM.
Right, now I go deaf, just so I can have somewhat of a chance.
Oh,
He says as he's currently third.
Yeah, be important.
This time, this one time.
I hope Dingo makes a lot of mistakes, making me still not last.
It's
I
possible.
love how fucking full the truck is. That's actually glorious.
How do you mean?
A lot of people.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I think a lot of people are driving slow to get away from me.
No, we're not doing that. No. Certainly not crawling out the pits.
4
Better
minutes
to
to
make it.
fucking quali lap.
Let's go. We believe.
Also,
I
Chris,
mean, that makes.
you
wait,
know the
who's
corner
we
player
here?
told me to
At least me and hopefully you.
Yeah. It usually takes me a couple of laps to warm up.
I mean,
Yeah,
yes,
I
I think you will set a time. Whether it will be one that is on your pace or not is meh.
3 or 4 laps to get the tyres in the window where you can actually push the pin.
Yeah, James,
Yes,
yours
but
is,
there'll still be a
pace
time
car.
set.
No, because I think Lambert may beat my time.
Yeah, I think he's gonna demolish us.
No,
The,
if you give me all the things,
I already have. Do you feel any different?
it feels better than the fucking club car. I'll give them.
Yeah, significantly. It's got the diffuser and the front splitter.
Yeah, I think even with all the modifiers, he's still very fast than me.
Yep.
Yes, as well.
It is my
Got
favourite
it.
track. Like, is the one that I'm the best at. Maybe this also.
Silverstone just because of practice time.
Yeah.
Hours dedicated.
Jesus. 1 second. Gap between James and Crispy.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, as expected. I just about got it under 2 minutes, but only barely.
2 minutes? 2 minutes?
There was one point that I was really worried because Crispy got within 700 of me.
Oh, one of
And
those,
then-
huh?
Yeah. And then I managed to pull the gap. I finally
Sad
put
thing is,
a
though,
good lap together.
but our times on this last season was 1:56.
Yeah, I'm
So-
still miles slower than last season's times. For the whole.
So yeah, if we stayed in GT3 cars with like no restrictions, we'd be 1:55, I bet. Especially
Yeah, that
since,
took
like,
me a lot of practice to get down.
Yellow flag in
I
sector
was gonna say I didn't even do a freaking car lowering at that point. It changes the game.
The
Drop
game
car by
has
3 millimeters
changed.
front and back, and it's like, oh my god, do I have grip? God, sticks.
It's like the difference between before we did tire pressures.
Yeah.
Exactly that. Yeah, exactly that.
Oh,
Those guys are
balls!
doing this is fucking hurting my back already.
That's no good.
Yes. Lots of pain.
I mean,
As usual.
don't sound so fucking cheerful about it, rock pisser.
At this rate, Izzy, you're probably going to be the last person on lap if you keep going.
Okay.
So when you cross start finish line, it's probably going to be the last legal lap start.
Mm-hmm.
practice.
I mean, it'll be close for you three. James,
I will
Lambert,
just,
and Milk.
I will just pick.
I think we will make it.
Yeah,
I will.
maybe.
We're in the final sector now.
I know. The final sector's like 47, 45.
Yeah, there's a minute left.
Oh yeah, true. You might be right.
If you're back in the car for the race.
Oh, that'd be embarrassing.
Hello, Sam. I
Hey!
can't read your message right now, but I saw you and I will read the message in a lap.
Crossing line.
Come back, Steve.
Oh, fucking baller shit piss!
Uh-huh.
That's slow.
Oh yeah, Lambert's 4 seconds off.
Whoa. Feels better to slower. I mean, the interesting thing will be the tougher on the straights. The more comfortable in the corners.
And there's also just practice. I'm already half second up on this time.
Yeah, mine's always my first bank lap is always terrible.
Plus, I always do my tires in the course
Yeah,
take a while.
You won't be driving tonight. That's understandable because you're moving everything.
Yeah,
If
I'm
you
just
put
going
your
okay.
headset to the toilet, we are about to start.
Yeah. Well, we're not about to start. You've got.
Shit, quicker!
I mean, he got some time, but I just tell him like a headset flight. In case he can hear us, he might have left his headset set. I'm back!
Okay.
Did you hear my warning or not? Dick?
No, I was sat there happily like playing away on my phone, and I thought, oh, I've got less than a minute. Better clean up. Right. How long do we actually have?
Less than a minute.
No,
Yeah.
3 minutes. It's less than that.
I'm planning.
It's the maximum time it'll wait for everyone to like complete or invalidate their current lap.
Roger.
I don't think Lambert will beat my time given how easy I was able to stay.
Oh
You'll be up a
no!
lot.
Session is now.
Fucking yes!
Move up. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she
that
did.
was the line there.
Please try to
It's
stay
the
on the track.
dingo.
Izzy's re-overtaking Dingo.
Fucking suck it!
Gracious as always.
Not enough to improve me lap time, me place.
Dingo,
So wait. Yes? Huh?
I beat you.
What do you mean you beat me?
I out-qualied you.
Yeah.
Wet conditions.
The fuck is this
God.
bullshit?
No!
Why must it do this?
I
to me?
also,
Why
did
is it
beat my
raining?
fastest ever lap. My fastest ever
What?
lap before was a 158.539. It's now, it was my lap in that one. The lap before that was a 158.5.
Now everyone remember, put on your
excuse
wet
me.
tyres.
Oh, is it
Oh.
raining? Oh, great.
How do
Yeah,
I
it's raining.
change to wet tyres?
It says if you go on fuel and
Fuel
strategy.
Hold on, I don't have strategy, I just have timetables and setup.
Okay, setup,
Set up.
fuel and strategy.
No,
and
I
then
don't
it
have
said-
those. It just says safe status, aggressive or wet.
Oh,
you
current
have to go-
setup. Sorry, go for current setup.
Do you want to go for wet preset?
Yeah.
Yes.
There we go, okay, cool.
30 seconds.
I'm leave it all like that, I guess.
Yep.
0.6
Sounds good.
and 0.6
I have no idea
again.
what temperature it
20
was last
Now
time
I
I
need
used
to change
this.
the other
So.
tyres quickly. 0.8. I may miss the start for
So
this.
you need to press
point
drive in the top left
0.
corner.
Yeah, drive.
10 seconds.
Now
Yourself
you've
on
got
it.
I
10
will miss the
seconds.
start for sure.
Then I'm gonna have to restart.
Because I'm still in the strategy menu.
You know it's gonna reset, right?
Go in single file.
Yeah, I didn't quite hit back in time. there we
What's
go.
happening? I
Go
hear
faster
you
this
in and
time.
out.
We reset. Don't worry.
Sorry, wait until
Okay.
30 seconds to remain, then click drive again. Just making sure everyone gets on the grid.
It has
If you
saved
don't-
it. It has saved it.
If you don't click drive in time,
Oh,
basically you
no,
see into the
mine
pit lane.
hasn't. Mine's gone back to.
How much fuel's everyone putting in?
Wet.
I
60.
got like
35 litres for each
25.
stint.
5
I got-
litres for each stint.
35.
Well, I'm on 25.
I have no idea.
I
40
got 60
mins.
total.
Wet 40 mins.
I hope I'm on a wet setup. I have no idea. Oh, this is
in-
infuriating.
Go back and press wet setup again, just in case.
Yeah.
I did,
don't
and
wanna-
it keeps changing it back to current setup.
No, because your current setup is your current setup.
Yeah, you changed
Also,
the
I
current
like the
setup
fact that it's going
wet
to get
setup.
even wetter.
Oh,
Yep,
I
I'm
have
screwed.
no idea.
Yep.
I've got no chance.
Oh, fuck it. I'll just whatever it
30
is will be,
seconds.
I
There's a
guess.
give it to Lambert now.
My competition.
Alright, make sure you click drive.
I'm considering starting from the pit lane.
You should.
20 seconds.
Everybody should.
Oh,
I imagine
we're
like-
doing this no rules formation map as well.
Aha,
aren't we?
right.
Yep,
so
yep.
it's go. So ideally, remember where you
10
currently
seconds.
are, left or right side of the track. Actually, no. It might. No, yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah,
with
it's
it,
right
it.
currently.
So remember what side of the track you're currently on, because that's where you need to be when we come round in a
Go in
second.
single file.
I didn't go.
Why am I over here? What the fuck is going on?
You forget to click drive, huh?
Didn't
No.
I click drive?
I pressed it several
There's
times.
2 people in the pit lane.
Yeah, no, I did it intentionally. I wanted to start from the pit lane.
What the fuck?
Got to the first corner crunch in the
I
wet.
can't even move. What the fuck?
Yeah, because it didn't allow you to. So you need to make sure that you press it after 30 seconds
I can't press drive.
are left.
It's
Yes,
giving me the
yes,
option.
you
It's
can.
not
Okay,
going.
Dingo! Wait until we've got 30 seconds left, otherwise you cannot click drive. Once it's past 30 seconds left, then you can click drive.
What is happening?
I think he's losing his
Scenes.
mind.
Fucking
This
scenes.
is very stressful.
Yes.
But you
This
see
is difficult.
in the drive. When that bar is empty, then you can click.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
bar underneath
I just
it.
double checked my fuel numbers. I do need 75 litres to do this whole race.
75, thank you very much.
How do you need that much? I need way less.
3.2 per lap.
I'm
I'm at
hoping that
2.8
mine
for that.
knows what it needs.
It should. It'll probably overgive it to you.
I'm
but
just
anyway.
gonna do 80 total. It seems
Look,
like
my
a good-
job is to get through this 40 minutes without rage quitting. That's
Yeah.
my goal.
Dingo, you can now click
drive.
drive!
Yeah, I click drive.
Guys, enjoy your formation lap.
I will love it.
How about that? That can be another one of my what's it called.
Oh no. Since Lambert's moving, everyone's gonna have to move up a space. So anyone playing Lambert,
No, they don't. No, they
they're
don't.
not.
Me not being there shouldn't
Doesn't
affect
affect
their
it.
place.
Yeah, they still
Yeah.
start in their previous group position.
Stay single file.
Okay, so who can see me ahead of them currently?
I see you.
Okay, you need
Go.
to make sure you leave an extra car's distance basically.
Oh, right, yeah, we're limited to 50 on this one, aren't we?
Or whatever
just
speed it is.
put
No,
on
it's
your
90
quick
kilometers.
limiter.
It's
50 miles an hour.
Hey, it's Dingo behind you, Chris. Not Milkshake.
Okay.
Milkshake is on
But
the
I
other
could-
side.
I could
No,
see you.
You're
I
behind.
could-
You're behind Nix.
Chris asked if who could see him, and I saw
Look,
You're behind
yeah,
Nix.
I know what he means though.
My
It's not
tyres
you.
are already completely cold.
Yup.
Yeah,
You're,
ride
if you've
the
got
brake.
wet tyres on, that won't be a problem.
Yeah,
Very
ride the brake and they will warm up very quickly.
It's in the wet tyres you don't need to do.
Dingo, I need to be behind you.
Yeah, thank you, Milkshake.
Oh, almost
Can I watch you guys? I fucking
You
can.
Yeah,
Oh,
Should be able to, yeah.
I got
Just have to
everyone
remember
slow
to go
down.
fix
I'm
your
so
car
far
before we
behind.
start.
Question? What is the what's
Wait.
the button to change the look? Like you're looking at?
I think it's F1 or 2 or 3, I think.
Or you can use shift arrows. Shift arrows will just cycle through everyone.
Shift arrows because I want to. Ah, there we go.
I love how
Just wanna check.
squeaky the
Yeah,
brakes
Dingo
are.
is on wets. Everyone's on. Alright, everyone's on wets. Good. I just wanted to check.
Are you on Max?
Very quickly check the Jeff menu. So Jeff menu have wet tyres on it. Yes, it does. Okay.
Yeah.
This is nice.
Well, this is the top speed we can actually do on this formation lap, so we are literally restricted to this speed.
My tyres are slowly getting up to temperature.
Yep.
Just keep weaving.
And ride the brake.
I tell you, just get hope because I keep making for the doing this week.
I'm doing what they do on telly.
So
Look, mom on the telly.
I mean, I've been on half brake this entire time and I'm at max speed still.
Going double file.
Double file already, don't
Yeah.
really.
they? Yeah.
What about?
Well, on the plus side, we can organise ourselves right now, so get into
Yeah.
the sides.
I'm behind Ant.
I'm behind Dingo.
Dingo, leave a space, leave a space. You have to be behind me. Yeah. If you look
There's
at
a
your
general
HUD.
rule with the radar up, you can see the person who should be side by side with you. Just make
Yeah.
sure you're not ahead of them if they're on the right hand side.
Yeah.
And on the right hand side, you go as fast as the guy in front will let you, basically.
Yep.
Guys, did you enjoy your formation lap?
Yeah, it's great.
I'm loving it.
Cool.
It's really wet and dark.
Still limited to 50. Going as fast as this car will physically allow me to go.
I wish mine was in miles an hour, not kilometers an hour.
You can
I
change
can
it.
change it.
Oh, hang on. I was
James, slow down.
scratching my thigh.
James,
that was
you
it.
lost us! Oh my god, you went so fast quick.
I suddenly realised the accelerator started working again.
Oh no.
When I
Right, keep you
read down the
37.
gear. Yeah, 37 is 43 almost. 43 miles an hour.
I'll
Right.
take whatever what you're doing.
70 for those of us in kilometers an hour. No, faster.
TC green.
Race start, initialize.
Green.
Oh.
I was
And
doing
then have to wait-
44, but whatever.
And then I have to wait 30 seconds.
Jesus Christ, milkshake!
Wait, jump on me. It's wet. Whoa, whoa.
Oh my god, what was that?
My steering locked.
Ah!
Second.
No!
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, I'm very dead. Oh.
We restarted. Dingo inevitably killed.
I'm so sorry.
He totally missed. I had
My
two
brakes-
people.
My brakes did nothing at all.
Rain in this session.
Yes,
They
that's
just
what
nothing.
happens. That's what happens when it's wet, Dingo.
I don't know what you're on about. My
Right,
kid was
Dingo.
fucking
I'm
dude.
such an
Dingo-
embarrassment.
Dingo,
I locked my
don't
brakes
hit
as
drive.
well.
Don't hit drive. Start in the
Oh,
pit.
I know
Remember.
what I did.
Can't be trusted.
Oh, yeah. I realised what I did.
I had Dingo
Milkshake,
swing by.
Right.
Swing by at like 90 fucking million miles an hour on my right, and Milkshake overtook on my left, and I was just like, ah!
I realised what I did.
What did you
brakes
do?
Locked because I was still on ABS 1.
I don't know what you guys are all fucking having a whinge about. My start was fucking pristine.
I can't believe I have to ride the brakes the whole way around again now.
Yes.
I'm
And
sorry.
it's locked at 50 miles an hour.
Do I have
Yeah.
to start in the pits?
It might be safer for everyone if you
30 seconds.
What
No,
about if
he-
I just stay on the outside?
He joined
If you
the
stay
club
out of
before me.
everyone's way, then yes.
I could do that. I'll do that.
Okay.
20 seconds.
Don't take it too hard, because
I
you...
keep pressing start and it's just changing slightly. I don't know if which start I
Have
need to be on,
have
which drive I need to be
10
on.
seconds.
Just click on drive, you'll be fine.
I
Hopefully.
keep pressing it and it keeps changing. But
What?
it's still drive.
What?
I don't
No,
know.
it
I
needs to
don't
push
know.
you through for... Oh my god.
Stay
You're starting in the
You know
pits!
It wouldn't push me through.
What is going on with... Hang on, Milkshake, sorry.
I hope I'm on wets.
You should be,
It
still.
should have the same setup as last time.
I like how now you won't take the rest of us out, but you still might take Lambert out.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do 40 I'm gonna do 40 minutes of catch up.
Question.
It's not too bad. You just come out a little bit after.
No, honestly, it's not.
Yeah, it's 30 seconds after, because in real life it's when
It's
the...
actually not that as soon as you cross the line, then the 30 seconds. We were on like 20 seconds, and then it just.
Yep.
Sorry.
Because, in real life it's after the last car exits turn 1. They turn the pit lane on.
Honestly, mate, you didn't leave turn 1.
True.
Yeah, we didn't make it round turn 1. I managed to get through it. I was like, this is amazing for me. I made it through.
I
Yeah,
went a little way, but also got through.
yeah. You overtook me so fast on the left,
Basically,
Milkshake.
the quick people were upset because I got ahead of them momentarily.
No,
You got into them momentarily. Problem.
you smashed
It
into
wasn't
people.
that, it was the fact that we were inside the wall and had so much damage.
Chris, I
Look,
got a
look,
question. Do I
it's
take
not a
Dingo's
disadvantage.
spot now, or
Look, it was
stay
gonna be
behind?
easy.
No, you leave the space, Milkshake. Leave Dingo space.
All the time you have to live in
Space, I
space.
don't know. Yeah.
Leave the space. Leave the gap. Mind the gap.
Get harder and harder with more cars in this thing.
I know.
I'm alright from pole. I have nobody to dodge.
I have so much spray. It's insane. Oh, and slowed down.
I mean, I did mess
We
up
got
turn
a
1
home police
anyway, but
cars.
I did not hit Crispy. I dodged him by going deep.
I didn't hit anybody. I was like squished from both sides, but I didn't. end up hitting anyone.
got hit.
No.
I'm not sure who
No,
by,
no.
but-
I'm pretty sure
think
you
it was
hit
Chris.
everybody.
No, a Porsche sideswiped me whilst I was on a
Shite
different line.
swiped you.
Like, right switch.
I got sideswiped.
Shite swiped. I
The
love
only other
shine
Porsche-
swiped.
Mate, the only other Porsche is Crispy and me.
Yeah, it was
Before the
you.
hit-
It couldn't
Was
have
it
been.
me? I started in the
Yeah,
pit
it
lane,
was.
mate. I started in the pit lane.
It was me. You hit me. I was already somewhere.
I didn't
like,
hit you, you hit me, bro.
You were
I don't
behind
know what
me.
you on about.
Hilarity. Hilarity ensues.
Look, I was ahead when I got hit. That's all I'm saying. Slightly different angle, but you know.
I feel like you are deserving of your pit lane.
How dare you?
You've just been trying to argue that you were hit.
I was about to send someone your stream link, but not anymore. Mostly because I don't know how to send
James,
them
come back.
on the
Everyone
Twitch
needs
app.
to film up.
Oh, I did the same thing again, didn't I?
Yeah.
Boy, you
Not
make
paying
all
any
around
attention.
the final corner.
The final corner.
It's
The
the
final corner. Ant, I think you've overtaken your point. There we go.
And you're in the middle.
When do I get to start?
No,
Man, that's
in a minute.
massive.
You see at the top of your
What are you
screen.
doing?
And
In the middle of the track.
And you were not behind James.
Dingo, go.
I can't go.
Yes, you can.
Oh, I can go.
Evidently you can go because you're going.
My goodness.
Yeah, I'm going. Here we
can
go.
stop the car.
Oh, how exciting.
Oh, I'm spun
Ah.
around. Well,
Hi, Izzy. Izzy leads.
Chris, I couldn't
everyone
Hey,
was
Izzy!
God damn.
It's completely messed up the break.
I know. I'm just damaged again.
Ant jumped the start for
Hey,
certain.
Massively jumped the start.
He needs to get a penalty for that.
Maybe just make him give a place back.
I think he's quite far back. Oh no, he's third.
Maybe put me forward.
No wait, I think I'm looking at the wrong thing. Oh, who fucking hit me? Fucking Ant! I'm gonna kill that fucking son of a gun. Honestly, he's the only person at the moment that still hits me.
I can't
Jesus.
drive anymore, my car's broken.
I'm doing so well.
You want to restart?
No.
Probably because Ant smashed Izzy off and Crispy off.
And now he's in first.
No, I'm still
No, he's in the
finding
gravel.
that.
Oh, I'm
I
looking
thought
at the
I was
wrong
in
thing.
gravel in first.
Oh, I was looking at GT3, sorry. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, sorry. That was my fault.
Coming from a fucking
Yeah, sorry, that was
fire.
definitely my fault. Sorry.
What is going on in the timing screen? It says Milk
Yeah,
ahead
that's
by
what I was-
191 seconds.
That's what I was trying to sort out, and that's why I wasn't paying attention and hit Dingo. But, Jesus Christ. I'm like, the timing screen is entirely incorrect.
For me, I am 6.
Jesus Christ. How
Oh
can
my
you
God!
go past me?
My brakes just entirely stopped working.
I just saw Izzy fly by like a
Yeah,
rocket.
I have no idea what happened there. The brakes just didn't work.
I've gone like silent.
No, he's
Ashamed of
he's
being-
complete. No, he's been muted since like the end of Quali.
He's kind of.
I literally no, he's too tryhard. He's a fucking idiot, is what he is. Because my car can't drive anymore.
Yeah,
No,
he
Ant's
took
watching-
somebody out
Ah!
of turn 1 and then he took somebody out of turn
No, he jumped to the start, then he took somebody out at turn 1.
I was collateral from Crispy.
Crispy, if
taking
your
out.
car is so damaged you can't drive, maybe during your pit stop you can give him a fucking drive-through.
I mean, he's basically at the back now, right?
I don't think so.
No, he's in
No,
first.
he's in second. He's literally just
This is
behind
why everyone's pissed, because he's ruined everyone's cars and he's in second.
No,
I
no.
got this.
Wait.
Oh my god, I cannot! Oh my god! I'm literally just gone past the
You
pits
did?
and I've got maximum damage. And I can't make it around the track. No, maybe, probably. He jumped the start, so it shouldn't have been an accurate start anyway.
I am not lost. Hell yeah.
Are we gonna start again?
Okay, my controls are locked for 3 minutes 40 seconds.
I got
Oh,
a
hello.
drive-through for some
Who's this?
Why didn't
No.
you just drive?
No. It was telling you that Ant got a drive-through.
Drive through. It was car number 10 got the drive through.
Who did I just go past?
Well, we're in the pits, so us.
I went past a Honda.
Oh, that's Ant.
Ungo might be Ant, yeah.
Wait, how did you go? How is Dingo in second?
Because Chris and I had our entire cars decimated.
And
No,
now
why-
Ant has a drive through, so he's taken his drive through and has gone behind it.
Why am I?
No,
in
he
seventh?
hasn't taken his drive-through.
Why am I in seventh?
I don't know, but I've still got 2 minutes 45 seconds in the fucking pits, so...
You're 1 lap down, apparently?
How? Okay, so apparently not doing the. I'm doing.
No,
I
'cause
did my
Dingo
formation
did it.
lap now.
No, because
Apparently-
Dingo did it and he's in second.
I'm confused.
Yeah, this is buggered. Something buggered up on this.
Well, clearly
Someone's
something's
up 2
buggered.
laps.
Yeah, James is now 2 laps ahead of me.
Yeah, that's because I have completed 2 laps and you teleported back to the pits, so you didn't actually complete the lap.
No,
Right,
but she crossed the
completed one
start-finish line.
Yeah,
and
I
gone
crossed
off
the
on a third
start-finish
corner and
line.
went back.
Yeah, exactly. So it didn't count that as a lap.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, God.
How does that fucking work?
Apparently,
did you
despite
walk through the
passing
pit?
Izzy in the pits.
I went past the
Technically lapping-
pits!
So if you ever, did you jump to the pits or did you actually drive into the pits?
I
properly?
could not. I literally went past the pit lane on the start-finish straight and could not turn, smashed straight into the wall because my car was so damaged, and
Okay,
then I
if you
literally
ever
couldn't
jump-
drive it.
If you ever jump to the garage when in the race, it will put you 1 lap down at least.
What?
It undoes your last lap.
And gives you a
I
massive
never
time
knew
benefit.
that! And
Yeah,
gives you
because
3
basically
minutes!
if
That's
the
such a
effective if you
disadvantage.
yeah, you should have retired the car. You should be out. but that's like the best thing to do.
Them pulling you on a tow truck and towing you back to the pits.
Yeah, but I literally couldn't drive the thing.
I've
I've
finally
moved
overtaken
it.
Izzy.
Oh my god. I might as well just fucking stop. What's the point in going for 33 more minutes?
I would recommend a restart. Because I don't think I'm in sixth. I think I'm in third.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
happy
think
with
you're in
it
your
to
right
be a
place.
restart, as long as
I'm ahead
everyone's
of-
having to acknowledge I was in second.
Yes,
I
100%.
overtook Dingo very quickly when he and Izzy murdered each other.
Whoa, I didn't murder
No,
anyone.
it was Ant that
You-
murdered me. Oh, no,
No,
you mean
I-
when I went in front of him? Yeah, I murdered him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You murdered each other. Like, you both
No,
went off.
no, it was
I don't
100% my fault.
Izzy came back on and
I was re-coming. Yeah, I was.
herself across my bumper.
I was re-entering the track and I wasn't paying attention, and Dingo was there, and I didn't realize it was my fault 100%.
Question, James, do you have damage?
No, don't think so. I don't. I avoided all the first lap instances.
I avoided the first lap.
The second. How
The
am
first
I
corner,
faster
even.
than you?
Because it is very wet and I am struggling hard.
I can tell, because I've just got the fastest lap of the session.
I'm
Yeah,
not confident on this track. In
Honestly,
the
I'm 2 laps down. How the hell am I gonna make anything of
Yes,
this?
I
I
think we
kind of
should-
like this in
No.
the wet.
I'm in sixth.
I
I am
should-
about to overtake for the lead, and it's saying that I'm in sixth.
I'm sure you'll lap the entire field.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
but I'm not
taking the
fucking
lead.
gonna, am I?
Yeah, and it's really unfair on Izzy.
Let's restart. Let's restart.
Like, there's what, 4 people now saying restart. Come on. And I'm actually gonna do the formation lap.
Ooh, the beginning again.
Right, so how do I need to make sure I can actually drive.
It would
Right.
appear this formation lap is breaking the game.
A little
It
bit.
does seem that way.
Next best thing is everyone just clicks drive, and if you want to, Lambert, you can auto filter yourself to the back.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Easy
Okay.
enough.
I'd like to say I want to be at the back because I don't want to go. Side
It's a
by
bit
side with anyone in
safer.
the first
Yeah.
corner.
Yeah.
Also,
Can
Yeah, I don't like
someone
being at the
can
front.
someone send a message to Ant to tell him that he was fucking out of formation as well? Because otherwise he might do it again. Because he's muted himself, so we can't hear anything we've been saying.
Right, I need to
Also,
work out
just-
how to press drive without.
Yeah. Yes, you do.
I don't understand what's happening.
Also, I legitimately like overtaking. Like that's like the most fun for me in driving games. So I want to be at the back so I can do a bit of that.
That worries me when your brake path is my acceleration path.
That's why I tend to take a different line. Yep, drive done.
You see,
Everybody click and drive.
everyone shush, Dingo. Can you see the flashing drive thing? Click it.
Yes.
You can use your mouse.
No, it is flashing, but it
Click
like
it.
the whole everything's just like shifted down.
What?
You
Click the
arrow
button with
and
your
not the drive
mouse.
button
Oh, there
itself.
we go. Yeah, okay. Right, I'm
Click
in.
the word.
I'm in.
Good, 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 good,
I'm
good.
100% in.
Good.
That's me.
Single file.
But this is good.
Many reasons.
It's fine, we got this.
How exciting.
I do like how
Anyway.
Izzy is quite bad on start, so I keep like overtaking her on the first.
I don't
You
try
you
hard to
overtook me,
start
'cause I
because it
was-
tends to be better for me if I start and miss whatever activity happens in the first corner. That's how I ended up in second.
Lambert, what do you? Oh right.
You want to be on the outside on this track for the start, and you're not. It's so annoying.
The inside's great though, because you just
I
go
won't
really
lie.
slow and everyone hits the people on the outside, not the inside.
Yeah, I won't lie. I quite like this track in the wet. I find it slightly easier than in the dry.
Doesn't make
I
any sense.
By Lambert.
It's a bit too heavy on the accelerator there, I think.
Did you spin round?
Maybe.
Dingo, gotta say, when I was following you, you were doing alright. Like, you are not
I
a
know,
slow driver.
I was having fun.
Considering he's on a pad and not a wheel.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very twitchy.
I'll get a pallet. I'll get a wheel once I can afford it. I'll start a GoFundMe.
Now that I know the I can tell the jerkiness of your wheels. Oh god, it's awful. How are you this fast in the wet?
I play a lot of F1. That's why I'm happy we're on this track and not Spain. And come to Spain because I was trying to go off the F1 brake
Whoopsie.
timing.
He just stopped entirely. That wasn't just me, was it?
No, we all just piled into each other.
I popped up again.
Good job. But yeah, Ant literally just seemingly stopped in the middle of the track, and I was like, oh, and we phased through him.
Oh, I nearly nailed that.
There you
No,
go.
fucked it.
Just slow. Be fucking gentle as balls. But also hurry up because it'll teleport you and then you go at the delay.
No, it won't.
I
no rules.
won't because there's no rules on this.
Alright.
That's probably why it screwed up, because
Oh,
it
for
assumed
God's
that you guys
sake!
passed the start finish line, so therefore counted.
James, can you slow up a bit? Let him catch.
Okay, I'm now facing the right way
I
again.
mean, you are physically limited to 50 miles an hour, so good luck.
I mean, you could
Yeah, I
also
am
just
so
engage.
How is he limited to
Double
50?
file.
Because the game is
limits you to
limiting.
50 miles an hour.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Similarly,
I've
there's
been-
also-
Yes, I am
Knowledge.
punching everyone up. Or trying
There's a
to.
double file anyway.
oh shit, I see. Honestly, it looks like you've got, because of the sticker on your front windscreen, it looks like you've got fucking sirens on. If I re-wing, I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get...
Oh, I see him at the back, I think. I think you need to bunch us a bit more, James.
At the Nordschleifer, which... Is it on this one? No, it's not this one, it's on the other ones.
We could just engage the pitch
No,
limit
it's
and then
around
we all
Nurburgring.
limits.
Yeah, it is here. On the Nordschleifer, the 24-hour race, and that top 30 have a blue flashing light.
Right,
Given there's
sorry,
160
James,
cars in traffic.
remember
at
the
this
speed
point.
limiter is about to
Oh
disappear, so
yeah,
don't-
yeah. Speed limiter turns off at this corner.
Dingo
There we
is
go, speed
just
limiter's
caught
gone.
up.
Yeah, the speed limiter's gone.
I don't think I hit the speed limit at any point during the formation lap anyway.
No, me neither.
There you go.
Everyone goes quiet with focus.
Mm.
Trying. James
Trying
keeps
not
changing
to
his speed!
Right?
Occasionally we mute ourselves.
Right, I'm now
I
at the speed
don't do
what I should be at for the start.
Milk, calm down.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Alright, he was actually behind you that time.
I actually got a very good start, so I can go across.
Alright, I'll take the inside, 'cause I've got it.
Car on the
That's
left.
way over then.
Clear on the left.
I saw you went deep, but I didn't want to cut your line off.
That's
Dingo, you slid into that corner. Jesus, that was a power slide.
This is how I go into every set of DMs.
Start number 5 was
Oh my
actually
god.
clean.
Yeah, I literally fucked that up. Yeah, I fucked that corner up, but...
Oh, I'm going round. Ah! Don't hit me.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
I'm going to the back of the grid again.
Who hit you?
Nothing. I've got no
Nobody
TC.
can
I'm
spam
trying.
Some raindrops.
I thought you said something hit you, that was all.
Oh shit, no.
No, I just said nobody hit me as I was
Oh.
facing the wrong way on the track.
Ah, I see. I thought you said somebody hit you.
I
But
almost
you're not a
penetrated your
flag hack
angles.
now.
Sorry, what was that,
For once
milkshake?
you're not a for once Lambert is behind you and not a flag.
How does it feel?
What is going on with these timings? How is James behind me?
Yeah, the timings are so fucked up. I don't know how. Oh, they've just sorted out on my side.
Maybe because I went off and it didn't like that I went off.
I don't know, it's
It may
fixed
only
it
fix
for
when
me.
you pass the timing lines. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't be
It's-
allowed down now, so it should all be good.
Yeah, I think everyone's
Right.
right now.
Ants is usually
Jesus, I had to go round you, milkshake. Oh, fucking hell.
This is really funny, just overtaking people who are not on the track. Goodbye.
I did an on-track overtake, we'll point out.
Is this a good idea?
Probably not.
We're taking away Lambert's favourite bit of the game, which is you get to overtake people. Instead, everyone's just off the track.
Chris, did I leave enough space?
You did, yeah,
Hey,
you went a little bit
that
too
was
far off
very
track. didn't you?
stressful.
But,
Jesus.
no, sorry. I need to try and keep up with this guy who's like got this glorious diffuser keeping his removals attached.
Ah, milkshake. Oh, God. Tried so hard not to hit you.
God,
And now I have
bloody
such worse drive because I had to brake. Oh, God.
This is tricky, these conditions, I do not like them.
They are terrible conditions.
I think I saved it.
Yep, you did alright.
This is dodge. This is dodge.
No, I'm just gonna go right here, that thing happened, yeah.
That's nice, clean driving.
Hey.
Fuck this car!
It's
Yellow
like,
flag
the,
ahead. Watch
it's
out.
like the opposite of an F1 lobby. It's lovely.
Why? What's an F1 lobby
Yes.
like?
F1
All
lobby
cars
is
everywhere.
chaos.
Oh.
Full jack.
Apologies, Chris.
It's
Oh.
full of jacks and
Oh.
It's worse than that. They deliberately take you out.
Oh. That's sucky.
The only way to start the game is immediately pull onto the grass and stay
again.
very still.
Oh,
And move like a T-Rex, they don't see you.
Oh, it's a bit wide. Oh, there's no overtaking opportunity up here. I think once I said that would be. Fuck.
Going too far over to the right, grazing the curb with kills my braking.
Sorry, I take this slowlier than you. God. Slowlier than you, is that what I just said?
Your word, yeah.
Honestly, it's a perfectly valid word. I like it.
My mouth is so dried out, but my drink has run
I'm
out.
just driving as defensively as I possibly can.
Del, it's beautiful. I like it.
Caught it.
I'm hardly watching the track. I'm waiting till my peripherals see red. The rest of me is just looking at the rear view.
Oh, Chris, I'm not used to that line! Jesus!
I tried my best to not die, but you squished me to the inside.
I know, this is the thing.
Oh,
I was like,
shit.
I need to leave you space because you're right there, but I'm not used to that line at all.
You should be on the far left, basically, leading up to that corner.
Huh?
Oh,
No,
no,
I
she
hit
doesn't
the
have it
apex and go
right.
round.
You don't want to hit that apex, but yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I turned in
That's
early
the
there,
only way I
because,
can do it without going wide.
Well
I
done,
was
mate. Russell
extremely
West.
late to the brakes there and went very deep and would have just screamed into me if I didn't turn in early.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna get me hit. I'll spot him.
Oh my god, I can't stop.
Car on the right. Clear
Neither
on
can
the
I,
First
so don't worry
time.
about it.
Well raced. Well fucking raced. That was fun,
I
though.
haven't got 35 minutes of this!
Alright.
I want a wheel.
Yeah.
That was good fun. That you were very good. Fucking in the wet. Fuck off. I don't like it anymore.
This is my first ever race on this game.
Official race of people.
Damn it. And then it's not deep, so just get me on the exit here because I have to lift.
You might get you on the exit, but it's like that's not an overtaking spot. That fast left-hander, I mean, he'd be mad.
Oh, yeah. I kind of cut him off there.
Hey, Chris.
Hi.
You know, in the racing thing we did for the Silverstone.
Oh my goodness! Please give me shorter questions. This is so hard.
ACCSS. ACCSS.
Yes.
They do the whole. Yes, they do the whole. You get behavioural points.
Yeah, behavioural warning point. BWP.
Yeah.
I have one.
Yeah.
I think I probably do as well.
I have one because someone drove it to the side of me at friggin' Nuggets and Beckett's, and I still dispute that to this day.
I dispute mine, but I'm probably wrong.
Mine was I was going into the one after Maggots and Beckett's, and I tried to let a car pass, and then I turned into the corner and stopped. It was purely accidental. I had to turn into the corner at some point.
I had a beautiful race.
Slow down again.
No, mate.
And then I got taken out by Maggots and Beckett's.
I just did the fastest lap of the session, mate. I ain't I'm good.
Yeah.
Ah, finally no spin. 2 minute 10 plus lap of the session. Ah.
212.
I was just gonna make up a
Hey,
massive
2 seconds off. That's fine by me.
It's custom volatile.
Still have to
2:17.
I'm seeing so many people.
I've got the fastest lap of the session.
For now.
And he's faster than me, and I'm holding him up.
What's your lap time? Oh, I'm gonna get a fastest lap. I'm already 6/10 up.
Oh no, I can see Chris in my rear view. I've not seen that before. That makes sense. I don't like that.
It's fine,
Yeah.
we're not there anymore.
Was it you or Ant that just fucking murdered a cone?
Hard, like I start losing the car at the lowest of speeds, and it just continues to go around, and nothing I can do
It's
about
that
it.
corner. It's that corner every time.
It's one of several that nearly get me. Particularly difficult car to drive normally.
Yeah.
So at some point in this race, do we have to pit?
Yes.
Yeah, pit with tyres.
Roger.
Ah!
I might
I'm
need
off
to-
again.
I might need to be taught how to get the pit window thing back up again.
P!
Right, thanks. I'm actually coming up to lap Izzy. This is so exciting.
No, you're not.
Am I not? Wait, who is this? Who's in front of me?
You're not even lapping me, actually. I doubt it.
No one.
It's someone further in front. It's actually for a place. Oh, how exciting. I'm having fun.
The map shows Ant behind me, but I don't think that's true.
Ant's not.
Yeah, Ant's number 10.
I've got Gled Hill in
Unless
front
Ant
of me.
just span out.
Yeah, Yant is
think
behind
he
you.
did.
Yeah.
Because he was right on there.
Is Gled Hill
212.
Ant?
Yes.
Legend is Ant,
Yeah, yeah. Ant is just in front of me.
Yeah, Ant must have spun out then.
I don't know if it's spray or smoke as well coming off his car.
Oh,
Spray.
1/10 faster then. That was all on that lap. I finally had a clean lap where I didn't go off the track for the entire lap.
I did a slow final sector.
How did you get such better drive than me then?
Yeah, I'm still
Car on the right.
braking ridiculously early for the final chicane.
Clear on the right.
So I'm so nervous about going off on it.
Car
I'm
on the
really
right.
nervous about the
Clear on
first
the right.
corner.
I'm really nervous about every corner.
Yeah, reasonable.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I think once you hit your stride, James, you'll walk away from me with these limiters on me.
Yeah, I'm just really take a long time to adjust to the different braking zones in wet.
Honestly, I've been using the same braking zones as usual.
Because I keep reasonably close into cars in front of me. So I'm quite proud of myself.
This corner I haven't worked out yet. I always go wide a bit. I think I need to brake slightly for it.
Think. Oh, is that better? Is that better? Is that better? We'll find out in a moment.
I've got traction.
Oh, it is. Okay, downshift into third.
Yeah.
Right. With no need for brake, downshift into third, then you've got an extra half second.
Oh, I caught it. Yeah, he had a big one there. I had a big snap there.
This is definitely going to be the fastest lap of the session again.
Yeah.
Unless you cross me first.
Oh, the actual, it's like, I want to keep this fastest lap of the session, but I also don't want
When
to
you hit
be
that final chicane, it's like, yeah, don't want to go off.
the risk factor is just, oh yeah, it's definitely.
I seem to go 13-0 with that massive snap in the middle of the corner.
10-5.
Oh god.
Although, that wasn't the fastest lap of the session.
No, I'm pretty sure Chris got it.
Ah, I just cut that fucking chicane. Ah!
He has the 2:10.5.
Yes.
2:10.5, I think exactly. So, something. Oh, not exactly, but 2:10.5 something.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, he's fast, but he has issues with traction control sometimes. He was the
Yeah,
same.
I've spun like every other lap. Every other lap I've done has been. So thing is, you gotta remember the cup car isn't necessarily like it is worse in like most things, but it has less front splitter and no diffuser. As much as diffusers are quite efficient with aero, they're still a negative, so you have way more drag than I do. So I'm just fast in a straight line. Also, you gotta remember all the extra weight and limiter. You are significantly slower than me on a straight.
Now I pulled my wheel off the desk.
Oh no!
So you got to maximize the corners basically, Lambert. And I got to maximize straights.
Ask me. Pull back on, sorry, whoever's there. Oh god, I still haven't got back on track because I have no steering because my wheel fell off the desk.
What?
Yeah, he pulled his
I
wheel
literally
off.
pulled my steering wheel too hard that I pulled it off the desk.
That's a strong effort, my friend.
Right, I'm finally back on track and go. I've lost about 30 seconds.
This would be fastest lap, unless Crispy's made it better, but I just invalidated it.
I've got rear damage. I don't think I'm beating it anymore. I mean,
The
I got
rain
it.
is going to get worse.
To be fair.
Rain is going to get worse.
No, it gets better.
Better.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's a plus.
No, it's
It's
a
a
minus.
Oh,
Don't mind.
does it change when you restart the session?
Yes, sometimes.
Or
no.
30
The way
sec-
this
at
is
30
difficult.
minutes, it is a minus right now. I'm looking at it directly in front of my face.
Yeah, me too.
Before the race
We
started,
met-
that was a plus.
So the thing is, we may have already moved into the plus, and now it's showing
Yeah.
future stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are on about, but I'm having fun.
That's all that matters.
It's over the
Talking
tire
about
temperatures.
clouds.
Here we are talking about clouds.
I got yet
That
to be
lap, I did a 39. That is how much time I lost in the spin.
That's like 20 seconds. Usually a spin, I generally say costs about 10 seconds, but you went off and then you span.
And his
Yeah,
wheel fell off.
and then I had the wheel issue where I literally could not turn anymore. I had to reattach my wheel.
Yeah, because I made an executive decision to dive right on the outside to get round you, and it was lucky because you then span straight in again.
Yeah, I had no control of the car.
There's so much time in that stupid chicane.
Yeah, I dislike the chicane.
It's because it goes left, right, and like this rear engine, no traction control bastard just goes, yep, spinning time. Ah, did I?
Oh, oh, that looked a hard hit.
I've got front damage to go with the rear damage.
You got the set.
Balance the aero.
I'm getting really close to Crispy now. I have to try and overtake him. This is going to be scary. At which point he immediately spun out in front of me.
Yeah, don't even bother trying to overtake me. Just follow me until I crash, because it happens like every 2 laps. I've crashed so many times.
As I said last week, I hope there's not actually too much rain because I want a fight.
Yeah, me too.
Cool. Ant just went off ahead of me.
Nice.
Lambert, it's your turn.
Not by much.
I'm enjoying my race, man.
Ah!
I almost did at the chicane.
isn't bastard for sure.
Also got 3 tenths.
Oh, Lambert, you're in first already.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause he was right behind me when I spun.
You should turn off TC now. Yes. Join me in misery. And flickery headlights, apparently.
Because of your front damage.
I have so much damage. I have damage on every part of the car at this point. I've done very slow pirouettes into walls, so I've just got like gentle scratches everywhere. Total's about, what was it? Oh, 49-second pit stop. Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck. I've missed the chicane, everybody! This is your friendly service announcement that it is almost halfway through the race. If you have not thought about pitting, you should think about pitting at some stage.
I was about to pit because I got severe damage.
Yeah,
I really want to pit, but I'm so focused I don't know how to reach out and touch B.
I've turned my TC way the fuck down.
What's it on now?
1, 2.
I've spun again.
Bearing in mind it was on, I think 8, 9.
Of course it was.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Yeah.
My ABS is also down to 3 now.
Yeah, you can have ABS size you want. That's like a cop car feature.
No, I find that they work quite nicely together. If one goes down, the other goes down, so I can, keep the feeling.
Oh, thanks,
Yellow
Windows.
flag
Let's
ahead.
finish
Be
that. No,
careful.
not right now.
Tell you what,
Listen.
Slow car ahead.
left hand. Oh shit.
Izzy, I'm kind of in your way. I'm going to try not to be.
Sounds good.
Alright, so far that's 3 seconds on this lap.
Break,
I
break,
think you're
break. Just to
fast
confirm,
enough,
I need to have
maybe.
the pit window
No.
open,
Yes.
go right on the tyres, and then go make it so that it's dry. Do I need to press
No,
anything
no, no,
else?
no, no, make sure it's wet!
Yeah, wet. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I turned it from
It's
dry to
literally
wet.
opposite.
Yep.
Make sure you have enough fuel.
I have no idea how to tell.
There's a fuel number above the tyres.
Nope.
He went on wet preset, so I'm sure his preset's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
After how long then it's pit stop.
Oof. No
Milkshake,
shape.
I'll be there in a minute. We'll share stories of what happened.
I will be going on it.
I have to remember to pit next lap because I only have 3.5 litres of fuel and I take 3.2 per lap.
Will Chris arrive before I do?
That's a good question.
I've got like a sector to go and I'm like slower than Izzy is on the
I
straight
think I
line
took
right
my
now
pit
because of the
limiter
damage.
on way early, but at least I managed to do it. Oh, I unlocked a car control rating.
Oh, good job!
I don't know what that means.
It means you're getting good.
You did
I'm
good
a
enough in the
professional.
last section that you unlocked the next section of
Yep.
the rating system in the game.
Hello there. Take two item.
Yep.
I'm sad I cannot finish this lap. I'm up by half a second, I think.
Oh.
Chris, I'm about to start my exit. So before,
Okay, you'll be
He just
leaving
came
then.
in.
Come in.
and now I start my exit.
I've saved so much fuel by not driving for some amount of time.
I've just added an extra 5 litres to my stint just in case I have to do an extra lap at the end.
Oh, Chris, we barely missed each other.
Oops.
Whoops.
Only a
Huh?
Close enough.
Probably smart to put the extra litre in anyway, extra 5 litres in anyway, because I found that if you ask them to do 20 litres, they'll do 0.
Really?
We have fucking history of this.
Wow.
Yeah, still won the race after. It was where I had to absolutely time save it. I think it was.
Oh, I
They were
remember!
chasing me.
Spark.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I remember you having to
Because
manage
at
it so
some point
hard.
You were like, you went so wide at the final lap just to keep the speed.
And I gave you what setting you should be on, what map. Because I looked it up.
That's the
You're at
one.
the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Because I think it was the special races, I don't think I was racing. So I could look it up for you.
Right. The pit lane. Thank you for remembering the pit lane. Now don't speed into the pits.
People need to stop coming online on Steam because I can't tell when I need to change gear. That way.
I was slightly early on my pit limiter just to be sure.
Yeah. Does anyone else on track think that it's getting slightly less rainy?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's getting lighter.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
slightly
you're
less rainy.
probably right, actually.
Oh, days.
It is getting lighter, yeah. That makes sense.
I also spending a little less than before, so I also think it's less rainy.
Yeah, it might be.
Well done, mate. This has been your
I think my
episode.
tires are shot though, because my lap time's not good.
It's a bit
Interesting, because mine was improved right up to 1 hit.
Yeah, mine's improved just now.
I was up by half a second on my pit lap, which would have put me in the 209s.
I suppose I also turned down TC like massive.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably why.
Come on, let me go. Thank you. I'm out. Pit entry.
I was thinking that lower TC would actually make me a bit faster if I managed to hold it. No, it doesn't seem to be the case.
I completely spoke.
I just come out of the pit lane.
Yellow flag
I
is
break early because I get a warning that there's a car on my left. And I just see this car come flying through shots sideways.
Who was that?
Shake!
Oh, yay! I lapped someone in my first ever race! Yeah, fuck you, Milkshake!
Wow.
I mean, at least I got my sponsors are lovely viewing Tim's history.
No, they didn't see the sponsors, they just saw this
Golden bullets! Yeah!
Well, I tried.
He is like a sponsorship float just rolling around the edge of the track.
Hey, Rocket! I did go on Minecraft yesterday, by the way. I did try to ping you, but I think you probably went and did something else. I can't read what you've written just now, though, because it's wet and I'm not
When
risking
did
it.
Izzy overtake me? What's going on with this
You
time?
pitted, I haven't.
Yeah. I forgot I need to conserve this corner. Hello.
Oh,
Dry
okay.
line through it. Do not have the grip for that.
Why did I just go down to first? That's
Izzy going for the overcut.
No, I just race when I race. I pit when I pit. I do shit when I do shit.
She runs until she runs out of fuel and then
Just
like,
looking,
I
trying to
get
learn
pit.
Korean. When I looked, the server was off. Yeah, you can just. Yeah, you can literally just ping Charles. He can just press the button. It's super easy.
It
That was-
depends on the pre-race forecast says what I do. If the pre-race forecast says the weather's going to change partway through, then I'll change to do.
So that was why I said
first.
you missed one.
But because
Yeah.
it's going to be wet the whole way through.
And then I missed one. Yeah,
just stuck
exactly.
with my normal
But no,
half skin.
It was because I added you because I thought like you'd only just sent the message, so I was wondering if you're still around. Because yeah, I could very easily get the server up with Charles. You just ping him and he just does it. Like
So how long do people think I need to be
It's
able to
easy.
fix for now to fix my
You just
side
press
swap?
the
3
button.
minutes, 23 seconds.
2 minutes.
But yeah, so I had every intention of going on, and usually I
Yeah, I
get on
didn't know
sometime
who it
between
was
7 and
gonna
8
be.
on a
I
Monday.
just,
So
Left as much room as possible.
I only go on Discord with a purpose. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, leave it on just for a little bit if there was a plan, just because then I can hopefully contact you. But Charles and I, we did
was
the
it?
110
we
flat.
did an underwater tank.
Sorry, 210 flat.
It was pretty good fun.
To say.
We did dolphins and squids.
Yeah, I mean, I was doing a Brands Hatch, I skipped after race.
It was good fun actually. I didn't stream it though because I didn't feel like it.
That's too early for race, isn't it?
1 minute 40 wins the batting.
Do you have enough Pokeballs for the zoo? Yeah, I think so. Although saying that, I think I've only got 3 or 4 empty ones. But
Milkshake, I bet you like tell your race engineers, put the kettle on, I'll be back in a minute.
did you grab some more horses by the way? Because I
could
saw
do.
there was loads more than I remember.
How long is the gap between the first and second race?
Like 10-minute practice, but I'll skip it if everyone's ready.
I want to grab a
yeah,
drink.
I just need to put my washing in the dryer.
Yeah, that's fine. So it's more than that amount of time. The practice is just there, but there's also the lead up to the race, which is like 1.5 minutes, I think. 2 minutes, and there's a bit of end session like countdown as well, so fair bit of time.
Yeah, I just scruffy lap and did a 10.7.
Oh, definitely you're gonna take it.
Like the high speed chicane, I completely missed that and lost a lot of time on it.
Lambert, have you pitted yet?
No.
I did it twice.
Why twice?
I put 50 in.
Because
Oh,
I was
okay.
getting calls.
So you'll need to be pitting soon then, because I think I had 50.
Yeah, I've got 10 left.
Yeah, I got 8.
That's about
I've driven further than you.
Yeah, I know.
I have a 10.96.
Yeah, but you have a restrictor on your engine, so you will burn less fuel.
Who just
Yeah, that-
pitted?
It's fucking good.
I just come out.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. No, I like it. I just was like, where did they come from?
Put on high tires.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, milkshake!
You didn't change it.
No, I did see
Ah.
for some reason they put try 7.
It's because it went to pit stop 2 and it updates it.
No, I also set my pit stop 2 to be wet tires. But
Oh.
for some reason they put on try 7, not even try 4, but try 7.
Makes total sense.
Did a 2, 10, 1.
Yeah, I just went through the corner. I made a mistake on gained a second.
Stables look pretty empty. Yeah, that's fair. I need to give them like places to be.
Oh, and it doesn't
Oh, I
run
missed
on
that.
try.
Can you just give him a little nudge, please?
No. That's bad. Naughty.
I almost did. Not because I wanted to, because I...
No damage, but it's bad.
I think
Yeah,
I will
these
try
wet
to...
races are horrible for you in that car.
It really is. It's a tiptoe challenge basically the whole way.
Yeah.
Problem is I had no practice in the wet, so it's like...
You're
I missed
09.8,
through.
but it didn't say personal. It only said personal fastest lap, not fastest lap of the race.
Hello,
Sure,
Chris.
nice.
Let me go right here.
Okay.
Let me join you. Hang on.
Okay, went wide here, so next lap's now invalid. This one won't go down twice as that.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
When
no,
I'm bored,
Griffin's
I
over
do
near these
RTP
corners.
I know what she's
to look for
talking
fun
about.
things. Yeah, that's fair. I need
I mean, yeah,
What does that
basically,
mean?
it does feel like driving on dry tyres, not gonna lie. Although it is teaching me something, is that I do sometimes get off the throttle a bit
Nia. Okay.
mid-corner, and that puts the car around just as much as...
Disney, how late into this race are you planning on
Yeah.
pitting?
I'm doing it now, mate.
Yeah, both.
I'm literally in the pits now.
You're in the pits? How have
Yeah.
you managed
Yeah.
to
That
overtake
was a
me
big
by so
peak.
much? That's insane.
It goes left pits.
I think I'll put
I will
on
note
tire.
that Ant's not stopped yet.
Yeah, I was taking a BDI as well.
How do you properly retire?
I don't know.
You drive it into the pit lane and you sit there for the rest of the race.
Hell yeah. Because I will be eating an ice cream.
Oh, milkshake.
Hello.
Oh shit!
Are you moving?
Oh, he got his go. Means he's quite a way ahead of me then still. Not surprising because I've had a terrible race of wet like I did here last time it was wet here.
My pit crew is not doing anything.
You may not be lined up quite right.
Maybe I am quite from a tilt.
almost spun it in pit lane.
Yeah.
I was about an inch away from shafting it into the wall.
Milkshake,
No,
since you're
Yes,
not too
hello.
busy, could you press enter and type a
damn it.
message to Ant telling him make sure he's remembered to do his one pit stop for tyres?
Lucky good action.
I am currently doing wheel repairs.
Yeah, Mr. Axe.
Please.
Read it.
He's only got 9 minutes.
Right. Wheel repairs complete.
Oh, I don't know if he needs to pit, I just assume he hadn't pit.
He hasn't.
Otherwise, he would
Okay.
be behind.
Yeah.
I put 30 extra litres of fuel in.
I only
Me
have
too.
26 left to go to the end of the race.
You'll have that easy.
I've got 24 left.
I got 51.
I got 31.
35.
34.1.
How much are you burning? How much are you burning per lap?
Alright, Ant is in the pits, everybody!
2.7.
It's almost like he forgot.
It's almost like he was deliberately not doing it.
Hoping nobody would notice.
No, you gotta put in 50 litres. If you put in 50 litres,
Yeah, it
he
could
would be
be
right on cue to do it right now.
Yeah, yeah,
It could just be his natural different though.
yeah.
Oh, I
I
don't see
remember
this
when we
bit.
used to do 50 and 50. Like,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was the
yeah.
standard. So it might have been just a case that he was doing 50 and 50.
He wants to do a quick last 8 minutes.
Listen, he wants to
Yeah,
mute
it's what you do
himself.
to get past
We
the
all
trap.
know that if you're a mute, then everyone thinks the worst of you when you're racing.
That is true.
I thought I was the worst.
No, as in, like, we always think everything is some kind of ploy.
Conspiracy.
Conspiracy, yeah, that's the word, yeah.
The tinfoil hats come out.
Yeah.
Is he?
Is
it
Anthony
always-
Jack?
He's definitely got Jack tendencies because he smashes
Given
into me
this
every
race,
time I
yes.
race near him.
You actually control
22
F7 and I
seconds
can't
per
move
Ant,
out.
so I would have beaten Ant if I didn't have this.
Ah, as you talk too far.
You'd have beaten me. Honestly, in the dry, I think you'd have beaten me. It's only lower power. If ruining my power actually makes me more stable in the wet.
And the extra weight helps in the wet as well.
I definitely prefer it in the wet than the dry.
Mm-hmm.
I am
I
also
love
a
this
much
track.
worse driver in the wet.
If I've
This
done
map-
1,000 laps on Nurburgring, this track here in ACC, I've probably done about 4,000 laps of this track over all games that I've played it because I fucking love this track.
I am very confused.
Why?
I see the track, but in a 2D version. And it
Oh,
also
you've
order of
changed your
actual
view.
map. Potentially. Because I'm very confused because it's like.
It's
people have
right.
some looking up like-
F1 changes your view.
But tinfoil hats are very aero, says Rocket.
Are they?
I mean, I guess.
Depends on how you shape them.
Dynamic.
How it depends how big the aerial on top is.
I mean, if you go with the classic cone shape, yeah, it's pretty aerodynamic.
Only if you're fucking spearing in like a bloody.
I was watching a video about like track cycling and it said like you can't have a partner for tandem cycling because if you fall in love and have a baby, pregnant women aren't aero.
Wow.
Yeah, it's human beings in general aren't aero.
I got up on the curb at the left-hander.
What's not aero is a small bug on my screen, but it's really distracting me from following a racing line.
Take it outside.
I flicked it.
Oh, that's rude.
Was Ant still in the lead?
Very good in that.
I
Or
thought-
he didn't change tyres.
I've had no mistakes. I was ahead of him when I
His
did.
tires.
I don't think he changed tyres.
He was a bit out of it, so he didn't. Hi, Izzy.
Hi.
He's basically done a 5
Legs
second
out
stop go.
We're at 20 seconds on to the end, I guess.
Well, we'll have to watch
Sorry.
it first, just to see.
I will say that 20 seconds will put me in the lead.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we
Most of
can
the time
we
you're
can
supposed to
do
spend
the
changing
review.
tyres, basically.
30 seconds.
Yeah,
second
we can
tyres,
do
30
the
seconds
review.
change.
30. Yeah, yeah.
So it's
So you need to add 30 to him.
Yes.
actually puts me ahead of him.
He's 6 seconds
Yeah,
ahead of me right
missed
now.
it.
I'm 25 to Lambert, so I'm very tight on that.
Did you change your tyres?
The 45's in the pits right now, they can ask.
Yeah, that's what Milkshake's typing.
That's Milkshake.
Oh, that is okay.
He just has an extreme ping now for some reason.
Because he's eating
yeah.
ice cream.
Because I'm sitting in the audience. And all these people around me are silently vibrating.
If he hasn't changed his tyres will be fucking shot to shit right now.
Oh, they lost 45.
No, they lost,
Which makes
yeah.
sense because I've just gained 3 seconds on it.
We can check the replay for certain.
In the first sector, as opposed to just keeping it in second, I've started going down to first as well, and I'm already up 3.5 seconds on this lap.
Oh,
I've gone
you
off!
won
Oh, for
first
God's
for turn
sake!
one. Turn
Oh, I
one,
didn't
yeah.
go, no!
Recover, recover. I'm still up half a second. Okay, let's go.
That's a really
God.
long fucking message, Milkshake. Nobody can read that.
He disappeared before there was prompts to read it.
I was on the straight and I couldn't read it. Can you just fucking say, can you be normal?
No, we can't. We established this a very long time
hard.
ago.
Like I
Ant, did you change
What
tyres?
you said.
Question mark.
Ah,
Oh,
alright.
Chris!
And can't respond, so what's the fucking point?
I suppose.
You slowed
I'm
down
26
mid-quarter, it
when I-
confused me, and I couldn't slow down because if I hit my brakes I spin as well, so I just slid into you.
Sorry.
Geez, I just had a glance at that fucking fuck off message.
Oh no, now I'm really, really randomly off. You put me off, man. Tire racy bit. Right, come on.
Right, actually, you're sitting in the audience now. Yes. Every so often I see people go right on dyslexia.
Are you watching? Were you watching me? Is that why you were giggling?
Yes, I saw you like sliding over the side.
I
Chris
followed your
made
time
me go
marks
off.
off. Oh no!
I have to say, these people are very dedicated to just sit here in the rain.
Well, if you've paid a lot of money to go see a race, then it doesn't matter if
rain
it's...
when I was in... What's it? I am just spinning all over the place. I'm glad I've got a bit of a gap.
I've just taken Ant the lead.
Oh no!
I've gone full Lando last week. I'm just by a mile and 4-5 away. This is my
And you
own
know,
happy little
nice.
place.
I gave you that place, Chris, because I did not make that corner.
Yeah.
That was the Verstappen place right before Red Bull found out how to make a car.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Red Bull were always good at making cars, the engine.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, deep, 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 deep!
Clear on the right. Leaders
Arguably, Red Bull have been extremely good at making
Oh my
cars.
god,
They've
this
always
is the
had to use a
final lap
customer
as well.
Yep.
I
That's
braked too
cringe.
early to this corner. Damn it, that was going to be a very
So
good
do you
fast lap.
race until that lap is done, or do we race until everyone has finished the lap that the leader is on?
Just
Leader.
next time leader crosses the line, the checkered flag falls, and you finish whatever lap you're on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Finally, now I have to defend Frank with these fountain plates.
I mean, if we go and have a look and he didn't change
Honestly,
his tyres,
just
then...
keep driving until a user interface changes weirdly, because that'll be when the race is over.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm having a lovely time. This is great.
Yeah, we've got another sprint race after this.
It's in the dry. I don't even know if I remember how to drive this car in the dry anymore.
I know, right?
Oh no, I don't like dry. There's grip and
Please be
stuff.
dry.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like it when it's slidey.
You are literally, like, rallying
Wait.
around them.
So if he has a 30-second penalty, I will jump Ant. If it's only a 25-second penalty, I will not jump Ant.
So the thing is, we can upload the result and it'll tell us his pit delta, and that'll tell us exactly.
We can
what
I
also
it's
crossed-
just look at
I
the
just
replay
crossed the
and watch
line
his
at
pit
1
stop.
second ago.
I feel like the delta's quicker, because we don't have to search for it.
So I'm with the
I
last
mean,
one
you
to
could
finish
watch
the lap.
replay during the practice, so
Oh yeah,
it
true.
would be quicker to do replay.
Yeah, okay. We'll do that then. It was about 10 minutes or so left, maybe a bit less, I think.
When you go on board on it, you can see the pit.
Oh, it gives you a
pit
little
lap with
ping
how much
thing.
longer. Yeah. With how much, it doesn't tell you that you pitted on that lap. You just can see how big the delta is on that lap.
Right. And then we can go to it on the replay.
Yeah.
Got you. Oh, I just crossed the line. That means I've got an entire fucking lap left to do.
Neither has finished the race.
Oh, shitballs, don't hit the thing! Ugh, okay. I just grazed
Lots of
it.
smoke grenades going off. I don't
Yeah.
want to be at work. I want to be playing a racing game.
It's the celebrations.
We won't talk about
But
how
I've,
I that
but
one
I've not
can.
finished yet.
Yeah, but the leader has.
Yeah.
I
And the
follow
final
you, don't
corner,
either.
maybe I'm within the time. I need to just floor it to the line in case. 24 seconds to add. So
Nice.
it's 25-second penalty.
I'm
I'm
completely
inside
lost.
the window.
Connecting.
Oh, I'm looking at his pit stop now.
Why would I change tyres?
You have to change the tyres.
I'm sorry.
Mandatory change the tyres at every pit stop.
Yeah, we did.
We did. It has been that for the entire race, for every season of the race.
I literally asked Chris, do I have to do a pit stop? You didn't say anything about mandatory.
We did say tyres. We said you had to do a pit stop that changed tyres.
No? What?
No,
Yeah, right at the end.
we haven't done Silverstone this season.
Oh, you mean the 6-hour race?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's completely different. It's a different entire thing. Yeah.
Whoa, I'm still in control of the car. What's going on?
Yeah, it doesn't auto finish you.
Anyway, it's fine
No,
because
I just
we'll
let go
basically-
and start going off.
we can add the extra time that the tyres would have taken, and then you still get the work position you had, so it's fine. No time lost
No, he
either.
doesn't. Tyres add 30 seconds on 25 seconds.
He was stopped for 6 seconds.
There you go.
25 seconds then.
add the 25
Still puts me
seconds
ahead. I'm 24.5.
Drops to what, third?
Yeah, he drops to third.
Also, all of the documentation says mandatory pit stop on it. Just saying.
Ah, finally across the line. Oh my god. Please don't be raining in the next one.
Right, the race is over.
Horrendous.
Good job.
Whoa!
The best you
Whoa!
can. Take out the lead lap.
Dear
Here's
Mr.
the
Ant, I
question.
sent you this
Did
message to
disconnect
request if
my
you can
engine?
confirm that you changed your tyres during the mandatory pit stop. Much love, your local Milk Corp official.
It was
Yeah,
literally
God, did you
up there
have
for
time to
half
read
a
it?
second, yeah.
Mate, what the fuck's wrong with you? Dear Mr. Ant, friendly man, do
I
that you
am
still
your
need
look.
Is anybody else still driving? Oh, there we go.
No, it's got a little
Nick,
wind down.
Green light, go, go, go.
Alright, if
Oh,
anyone needs to
yeah.
do something, you've got 10 minutes go.
Oh,
Chris, I pressed.
well, have a nap. That was exhilarating.
It's still raining,
how
just
long
saying.
Is this race?
10 minutes. Isn't it 20? 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
No pit stop required. And he's muted
Someone-
himself again.
someone
If
tell
he
me how
pits,
much
it's his
fuel.
fault, I guess.
Here's a question.
Go for it.
I'm waiting for Chris to tell me he's here to listen.
I'm just messaging in.
Chris, did I disconnect you to my internet or because the server closed?
Oh, that's yours. I'm
What?
still
No,
in it.
yeah, the server's still up. Was all on you. Also, you can join during free practice, so go, go, go. This is part of the reason why I added the free practices, not just the break.
I'm very
If someone's
confused
known to
why
make
I
it this
did
second race. I mean, your ping's been awful, so
What's the lineup for the start of the race?
depends on who shows up. Right, where's my list? So we've got Ants, then Milk, then Izzy, then James, then Lambert, then me, then Dingo. Sorry, Dingo, until you actually place somewhere, I can't put you anywhere. So
Yes,
Ant,
guess
as the
what?
lead us gently through the whole formation. Let's see how that goes.
I got my favorite spoon.
Favourites. Yeah. You know what?
Don't question it.
No, I'm good.
You don't sound good.
Bad back.
No, I meant about the question. You were like,
It's fine.
Lambert, do you want to see my favorite spoon?
No, I'm good.
Right, I need to do like loads of laps to try and figure out what the hell speed I should be doing.
I'm just gonna whack fucking 50 litres in. Just fuck it. 50 litres got me half an hour.
Hang on a second. I was stopped for 6 seconds, is what Lambic said, right?
Yeah.
So that means it would be 24 seconds, which means I came second because James was 24 point something behind me.
I mean, you break the rules, you could get full disqualification or just
Oh,
like
do it then.
slam that. Like.
Do it then.
Oh my days.
This is after jumping the start twice and crashing people out.
And you still here?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Just remember, it's coming home, mate.
Talking of, what is the score
How is the
in the other game?
Don't give a fuck, mate.
Oh yeah, it's still 0-0. And Lando Norris is still alive.
Oh, he'll be talking about his fucking race.
Yeah.
Can we just do the next race, haven't you? Just get it done and out the way.
no, because people are doing stuff. They're literally not here.
Yeah, Dingo's not here. He's putting laundry in the dryer.
Or the
I'm
wash.
just trying to sort my setup so I have any grip because oh my god, is it like ice skates?
This is where it goes back to dry.
Oh my god, I'll be so pissed.
Nah,
Well, at
30
least I
minutes.
got a setup, I'll just load.
One would argue I lost a lot of time.
Yeah,
on-
but this
on
free
time.
practice session is not anywhere close to time to the race. I don't think.
Also, and you'll probably lose a second at best because sweat tyres should last 40 minutes.
One would argue I still did 4 or 5 laps of completely dead tyres.
I could tell. Honestly, I could definitely tell that that was the case.
Yeah.
You were
Try and
slow.
fault, like.
Annoying because I was quick at one point.
Yeah.
What was your fastest lap?
You can have a look.
Ah, mate.
111? I did 110s.
James, I haven't played the game properly in about fucking 4 months.
Yeah, but you're good in the wet.
I still have the point of I don't play the game every week.
He's got a point.
Question.
Answer.
What works with? Is it the same grid positions?
No.
It is reverse order, I'll just yell it as we go around, to be honest. Be
Oh,
easier.
okay.
Ant's gonna be leading, so there's that. Regardless of weather condition, Ant's got a huge advantage for the next race.
What?
I actually got purple sector that entire race.
It's a reverse last championship order. So it starts with Ant, and then Milk, and then
Where did Dingo go?
James. Dingo
No.
goes to the back, so I have not got any scores for him so far, and it's unfair to yeet him at the front. Because
So-
that's unfair to the others last season.
And you say you have a purple sector, that 49.626. My fastest in the middle sector was first sector was a 48.618.
First sector.
Yeah.
First X was a 102.
Ah, middle sector then, my apologies.
I
Still
have a 48.4 in my middle sector.
Yeah, so that's just your purple.
Why am I... No.
Probably the other purples are hidden beneath the red.
Yep.
My fastest lap was a 209.624.
209.852.
Yes!
And my in lap was going to be faster than it, but I ran out of fuel, so I had to pit for it.
One loves to see it.
I did that whole race with a damaged wing, apparently.
Damage, apparently.
You did well, Dingo.
I think
I had a
Ant's
lot of fun.
fucking
I like
ego's
this
damaged.
game. I think I'm gonna stay.
Is everyone ready? Because everyone's off the track.
I am currently
I'm
sipping
in the
milk.
garage
Wait, one.
furiously messing with things.
Fair enough.
Let's go back.
Trying to make this car drivable.
See you, Dexter.
Oh my god.
Ding, I got it to fuck. I can feel it.
So hard to drive this car. Every corner's like, hey, you want to go backwards? Speed, you get these tyres up. I just need the tyre pressures to at least be close this time.
Alright, well, I'm gonna BRB then. Because I probably do need the loo.
If it was dry, James would have beaten me.
Oh yeah, because I made so many more mistakes because it's wet.
I was right behind Lambo at one point, and then I went sideways into a wall.
I mean, you
I
were
only
fucking
started
fast.
wet.
I know.
Because of the long ass straight, you're
Yeah, you're losing out on the restrictor.
yeah.
I'm now nervous for it to be dry because other than qualifying, I've only known this game to be rain.
Yeah, I lost.
So there isn't. This game doesn't actually do dry. It is a wet weather game.
Do you know what? I love that. It was just like Hamilton's Dream Simulator.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I finished 27 seconds behind you, Lambert. So without the spin, I would have been ahead. Yeah, because the spin was 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, expected that it'd be Italy in the final.
That one was smoking anyway. God, that was sick.
Oh, it's what happens when you haven't eaten at 9 PM at night.
Go
If
get
you had
yourself, go get yourself a banana or something. A little snacky snack. Why not?
Reasons.
Oh, I've got to go to the doctor's tomorrow for a blood test.
Chris and I have got our second vaccine tomorrow.
Whoop!
Yeah, I don't have that until September. It's done.
Ours got
I got
accelerated.
I think
Mine
week
will
for me.
probably be accelerated, yeah. Although with the rulings, when they change on the 19th of August, my parents don't have to self-isolate anymore, but I do.
Yeah.
Because they've both had the double vaccine and I haven't yet.
They can
Yep.
go collect some COVID for you then.
Oh, that was good.
Yes, next race I won't be here, so... Because I don't have a computer.
Fucking that's the worst part.
What, is it moving into a parallel
I'm at my
universe for a
brother's.
week?
Well, I'm moving to a different house for a week.
So you're moving to the parallel
honestly, if
universe,
I
I
was going to a
see.
different- If I was going to live in a different house for a week, I'd bring me bloody computer.
Not for a week, I wouldn't.
Oh, hello.
It's
Oh,
the room in the
that
car
is some.
for it.
Watch out.
That is some
That's
interesting
even
rain.
wetter.
That ain't the right
Yeah.
order.
Oh,
No,
it just changed
small.
to.
It's not.
Yeah,
it's
we've got
the
to
same
line
as
up.
Quali
We've
one.
got,
We
yeah,
have
we've got to
manually
sort
do
it ourselves.
It's fine. We got this. Right. So, first place is obviously on the right. What?
Like, if we're lining up differently, at the start.
No, this is the whole
Uh,
point of the free formation lap. Is there are no penalties
Why
for
did I
it,
decide to learn
which
Korean?
is why you gotta be relatively respectful of trying to keep to the 60 kilometers an hour. Or
I'm at the
Which is
back.
why
Yeah?
you got given manually the drive-through when you jump the start.
yeah, basically. Anyway,
I did that properly because I didn't know we're doing.
you're in, but you basically have to be behind the car in front of you. There should be two columns of cars, not like people in the middle. Because if you're in the middle, it creates immediate accidents, basically. Anyway, the order basically goes
30 seconds.
Ant on the right, and then Milk on the left, then Izzy on the right, James on the left, Lambert on the right, Chris on the left, then Go on the right.
Cool. I've got the golden bullet behind me at the minute.
Yeah, we'll line it up. Don't worry.
Ready to get
Hey,
yeeted
hey.
into infinity.
Dingo, press
After
drive.
the race, I'll pull up the.
Drive,
Drive.
drive,
Oh, no, I'm
drive,
there. Don't
drive.
you worry. Don't you worry, I've done it. I've done it. I'm a
Good
professional
luck.
now.
Good job. I'm a professional now.
Stay single file.
Dingo's in my way.
Oh,
I need to be
go,
on the
I'm
left.
waiting for you. Go.
But I need to
Right.
drive past you.
Drive through me. We're
Right.
invisible.
I should be following.
Immersive.
Invisible.
I'm following.
We are
James, you
doing this.
James drive,
And I'll follow you.
and I follow you, right, Chris?
I
I'm
should
waiting
be
for
following you in single
Milkshake to
file
catch
mode,
up and
technically, I
overtake
guess.
me.
Yeah, we're waiting on Milkshake.
Wait, do I go ahead of you now?
Yeah, you should be in front of me for the single file bit at least.
Oh, hang on, there's no speed
Milk-
limiter. What's going on?
Yeah, it's because they're.
Hello,
it's
Milkshake.
free.
Hello.
Right, you need to get up to the front and stay behind Ant.
Oh, so there is actually contact.
No.
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 There's contact with walls, but not with cars.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Milkshake just go through cars if you have to.
He's here, he's here.
Without breaking my immersion.
So,
No,
as a
the
quick
speed
check,
limit has actually gone down. It's now 100k. It was 115.
Oh my god, I've got 86
Okay.
of fuel. What am I doing?
No, it's 50 miles an hour last time, and it's a lot more than 50 miles an hour now. So I'm doing
so
it currently.
as a check, our order should be Ant, Milk, Izzy, James, Lambert,
Exact.
Chris, Dingo.
Yep.
That's correct. Hey, okay.
And by not showing last season gets pole.
Well,
So he did one race last season. Enough to get pole.
Okay, mate, we'll have to absolutely command
oh, now the speed
What?
limiter is one.
What did I
It,
do?
I think it increases over time. I'm confused.
The first race of the season, you took him out, and you decided not to shove the rest of the season because of that.
Oh.
Wait, I don't think it was.
yeah.
I think it was because I tore my hamstring. That was-
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, is that because you were playing football when you're not supposed to?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool.
Actually, I could play football again. So I don't know who told you. I could
You
be
told
doing-
us.
Yeah,
You
you.
told us.
I said I probably couldn't have because of my.
No, you said you were medically told not to at the time, is what you said.
Yeah. I probably should get off the-
Hey, Ant, what speed are you
I
holding
got
across
there.
the green line?
Go in double file.
There's no-
Low 60s,
What's-
high 70s.
And sorry, James, what was the miles an hour for it? 'Cause it's pretty good miles an hour, right?
No, I think it's
43 miles an
kilometres.
hour.
43.
Are you in kilometres
There you
or miles? And kilometres.
Oh, kilometers.
Okay, so
70.
you need to be
70.
68, 69.
70.
Okay,
Listen
but
to
no,
me.
70 is
Yeah.
too fast.
No, it's not. 70 is what I get every single race we do. Every time.
70 is correct, yeah.
No. I just looked up the GT3 formation lap tire speed and it said that. Never mind then.
My
Cool.
foot's got a cramp.
Hey, everyone seems to be in the right order. Good job, guys. Right.
It's
So you
double
can hold-
file, Milkshake, it's double file. You can go slightly, yeah.
I literally cannot drive fast enough to keep up.
I
I
know.
mean, my foot is hard down.
Speed limit's about to go.
Is it my immersion?
And you're going too fast, mate.
Yeah, no, I need to move my pedals over anyway, so.
Oh,
The speed limiter's not gone yet.
Chris,
Oh,
was
no.
I
it
left
hasn't,
or
is it?
right? Left or right?
You were
you
late.
are
we're in
left
the right
because
place,
I am
left.
right.
You need to be alongside Ant as well. We got this. It's good.
We're doing another lap.
Give it
Oh,
all you can.
No.
Oh my god, the sword spraying cars.
I immediately pulled out the spray from Milkshake. It's like, oh.
oh, I got those way.
Car on the left.
Jesus Christ.
Clear on the left.
Oh, Shingo, you speared Milkshake.
And then, and Izzy, you just straight up stopped on track.
I was stopping because there were people freaking the fuck out in front of me. And to try and make the corner and not hit
Hey.
people.
Oh, no, as in, like, you
Good.
didn't accelerate out of the corner.
Oh, I tried. I just had major traction control issues.
Oh, okay.
Part of the problem was I had to slow down so much to not slam into the back of that.
Yeah.
I made the corner fine, but I had to really slow down because he just cut me off.
I came in the corner
Which
way
is
too
right
long
to
because
do.
I started braking and
No.
immediately went over grass.
Oh,
He was
Dingo.
finishing, which was his right to do as he was taking the racing line.
Jesus, relax.
Yeah. I'm not
Trying to
blaming you.
avoid
I'm
everything.
just saying that is what it was a fact that happened, but that's because you had the racing line. You're right to take that line.
Did?
The absolute full fucking send that you do there. That's fucking scary.
It wasn't. It genuinely was not deliberate. I just wanted to try and see where the line turns are red, and I ended up going too far right, and I got 2 wheels on the grass. So just when I braked, nothing happened.
Grass is slippy.
Hello, Lambert.
Aye, slow person.
Hey, don't mind me.
Whoa! I'm just gonna let you pass this time. You know, I don't want to
Oh, yeah.
hold you up. Yeah,
Okay, thanks, buddy.
that's all right, mate. Anytime.
Car
I'll
on the
hold you
right.
to that anytime.
I'm a considerate lover and driver.
Hey.
Clear on the right.
I was so much faster than you there, and then the second I pulled out the slipstream, I just stopped gaining on you. And then I went far too deep on the brakes into turn 1.
I got the
Hi again, Milkshake. It's me, yeah boy, hasn't got used to this other setup yet, and now I have trouble with turn 1.
I love how I got to electric this moment.
Like, if I had just driven at Milkshake's pace, I would have gained the same amount. Possibly had more tyre wear left.
Yeah.
But no, I fixed some oversteer issues in some places, but it really screws me over on the turn 1. Ah, no.
I
No
love how my
problems,
first lap was 20 minutes long.
Hoe ga ik overtake Chris? Ik ga legit mee.
I just overtook Chris in a legit way. I was quite happy with it.
Oh no, he's too close to the... Look Chris, this was where I sat in the audience earlier. It was very lovely, but the people were a bit scary.
Do I just drive away from him faster now? Like, maybe you can't hear me or talk to me if I'm further away. Proximity chat in this game though would be amazing.
I want Prox chat in fucking real F1.
Great. I just want to hear Milkshake like as he drives past people and think go meow.
I'm so much slower, I forgot to change gears, alright? Leave me alone.
I think if
Clear on
we'd
the right.
done proximity chat last season, James
Ah,
would
you
have
backed
very,
out.
very lonely fucking race.
Yeah.
You backed out, Chris. I thought you were coming round, so I was like,
You went well over the corner.
yeah, because I was trying to leave you space, because I knew you were over there.
Izzy left the track to give me space. I appreciate you.
That's what I did for Lambert.
Personal best.
We're just
Yeah.
it's a considerate thing to do. Just
Yeah!
let them through nice and safely.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Whatever.
You never know what these other races are gonna do. You know, they might just.
That's because me and Ant are battling.
Hey, I
No,
didn't
I wanna get-
You did it well,
I wanna
yeah,
get on the arse of that battle.
First time through
Yeah,
turn 1
can you-
without spinning.
Yeah, can you hold them down? Like, can you slow them down a bit?
Hold them down.
I'm on the cusp. I'm on
I
the
mean-
cusp of being close.
I mean, I can make you win, but I don't think I would make friends that way.
You would make a powerful ally, provided you like playing armor on Fridays.
He does
I do
not.
I'll give you any choice slots you want.
What do I do on Fridays again? James, what do I do on Friday? Oh, Vicky.
Vicky.
James, what
James
do
has
we
my
do?
fucking schedule better than I do.
Yeah.
Mostly because I am terribly scheduled.
Yeah, I am as well, but not as much apparently.
I have dyspraxia.
So do I.
Look, I have it
Then
so
how
bad
are
I
you
forgot
winning?
I have dyspraxia. So I mean,
Say that again.
Every test done. Average is 90. I scored 4.
I remember doing a test. I may have done one.
I don't remember doing a test.
Look, honestly, the word dyspraxic, I think it actually came up talking to you. And I was like, shit, I recognise that word. So I messaged my mum that night and I was like, Mum, do I have dyspraxia? And she's like, yeah, you did a test when you were like 11. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
So you did do a test, and you said you just don't remember it.
straight up didn't fucking remember, no.
You just explained in your story that you did the test.
No. As in I got diagnosed, not that I did. I
Right.
don't remember any
Right.
I got diagnosed. So I
Right,
assumed
right.
it was test involved.
Yes, I imagine so.
Still too deep, but barely.
So you probably did do a test.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
208, come at me.
Well done, mate.
208
Fastest
also,
lap so
what
far.
kind of 208?
2093.
What kind of 208?
Yeah, what kind of 208?
282.
Shit and bastard tentacles.
But I mean, the thing is, I've got like a decent amount of time to catch up, and it's a short race.
Oh, Chris is on me.
I got
Careful.
5 seconds to catch him. Then I have to
Yeah,
get
that's
past.
not hard when I'm taking the ultra wide line, i.e. the safety exit road, round the
Oh, no.
outside of corners.
Why?
Very
That's fine.
accurately, but slightly longer route.
No worries. I'm just proud that I managed to make turn 1 twice this race so far. Without spinning.
Turn 1, more
Almost
like
like-
turn 4.
Delta went up by 5 seconds, it was amazing.
Well, you gotta get fast as that, because I can't go any faster with,
Yeah.
now that I've caught up to this
The
fucking
cork in the
battle.
bottle here.
Oh, I see Dingo.
Yeah, I've gone from 2 seconds behind to 7 in the space of 2 laps.
Yep.
Those are hook cleaners.
Well, that is not an uptake spot, James.
No, it wasn't that.
That's called a bit of patience will do you well.
Yeah, yeah, that was called a, oh god, he's much slower than me in this corner. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
James is looking
Yeah.
super racy to the point where he's making mad mistakes. Oh,
This is not.
And
I
here
don't think
comes
those
my
were
engine
words,
issues.
James.
Oh my god, the engine issues.
Oh,
That's
shit,
ridiculous.
shit, shit.
That was massive,
Look, if I didn't have the limiter, I'd be in second.
Izzy, did you just go off of a
yeah.
chicane?
He'd have
Maybe!
I just saw your little icon. Just carry on.
I slowed right down because I was like, oh, motherfucker, I balls that up.
yes, that was very close.
So I made sure I didn't gain time, but
He
yeah, it
has
was
a
really
big
fucked up.
engine, so he is
That's
slow
alright, you
and
can't
straight.
gain time.
I can.
Take a look at
Not on that corner. 'Cause I went over it full send last race. I didn't get anything. Sort of,
Go way
it
too
was
slow into
deliberate.
this
I was
corner.
going sideways full send, but I wasn't going full send.
I want to see your fucking lap 1, turn 1 full send, because that was...
Me?
Yeah?
I did nothing wrong.
Well, I mean, you murdered like 3 people, but like, sure.
No, I didn't.
I mean...
I hit one person. That was it.
Negligent manslaughter we can maybe go down to.
I wasn't trying to go for a move there. I just had such a
Look,
better exit than
You
you. It
will,
was
you
ridiculous.
will see the issue I had. You will see the issue I had when
I'm
you
on
get
your
to it.
outside.
I can't wait to be like, well, you see, Dingo, the issue was you forgot to put the brakes on earlier.
No, the problem. No, I know what the problem was. The problem was I started braking and I was too far wide, so I ended up going over the grass.
I have to keep lifting because of how slow you are.
you, left, you left the track on the braking, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, you just passenger at that point then.
and then threaded the needle between Izzy and someone else, and then unfortunately, Milkshake became a fantastic crash barrier, which is very good stuff for my safety. I ensured that I didn't yeet myself off into the distance.
Milkshake's lovely
Hi,
like that,
guys.
aren't you, Milkshake?
Nice straight.
Oh, the side draft.
Milkshake,
So,
Break early. Yes.
you're lovely like that, aren't you? You have everyone else's welfare. You got in the way of Dingo and were his crash barrier to stop him, weren't you?
Where's Lambert? So I
Yeah,
can
he's
back
killed by Milko because I sponsored him.
Yeah, that's reasonable. But you're not on his car yet.
Uh-oh,
Yes.
uh-oh.
Oh, by the way, I did a 2:08.1 on the last lap.
Fuck you, Chris.
I did
Wow.
nothing, you literally outbroke yourself into the air.
No, it's all over.
He was so close that he was going to bend.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
That'd be
There's a
very
slow car
brave.
ahead.
Oh shit.
Talk about brave. gone off. Oh god.
Now I've got Izzy bearing down on me. Come on.
That's not a thing. Don't worry.
Anyway, as I was going to say, so your murder of Milkshake put me out onto the gravel trying to get around him, and then I end up spinning, trying to return to the track.
Oh, and
That sounds like a you problem.
Caused by a you problem.
I don't know how to take this corner in the wet, but apparently I take it better than Ant, and I don't know how.
Magical skills.
Break early, just to make sure I don't smash into the back of him. Because I keep almost doing that.
Yellow flag is
And again.
You got what?
Milkshake went off.
You know when you hit a wall so hard that you need to hold your wheel up the tilts?
Yes, I know that well.
I've done that a few times.
It wasn't even that hard, I just skimmed so and now my
Hey, wait, is
Yours-
this another skim at 200 miles an hour?
Yeah, yes, your suspension feels differently, Milkshake.
I just tapped it. How fast are you going?
I was in second gear, so it can't be that fast.
Someone done a weird thing to the 100-meter board before the last chicane.
Probably.
That might have been
I had a
me.
very dodgy lap over it. That's
So
okay.
it looks like someone's destroyed part of it because the number's not there, but there's clearly a board there.
It might have been me. I do that
Didn't
chicane
it?
badly every time.
Finally, I managed to get the braking right to that corner.
Alright, fuck it up.
So, who is betting on the time that I will be in the pits?
1 minute 30.
1 minute
1:40, sorry.
150.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
That was a very fun lap that ran. So was I.
You have to admit, despite my handicap for being heavily damaged, I'm doing quite well.
Yes.
Yeah, but my times are not that lower. because
Yeah,
I
well,
get
and not all of
really
us
killed.
have the brain of we must be first all the time. And sometimes if you're not
The
last,
problem
or-
was Milkshake went so quickly in the first corner, he caused a massive crash. And, so slowly. And
I was too late in the brakes in turn 1, so I was trying to learn how far back to do it, and I eventually got the point right. It just took me far too many laps to get that right point. I have not done racing like that much, and in the wet I struggled to start with, let alone battling in the wet. Now the cork in the bottle's gone, I just gained half a second from that straight.
I have completely lost my flow.
Yeah, you have.
Oh, somebody took braking markers out for the final chicane.
Yeah, I think that was me. I'm sorry.
Oh boy, here we go.
Hey, Santo. I
4
can't read
minutes
it
to
just
hold
yet.
off Izzy.
Oh, I just went wide.
Oh, bye Izzy.
Who said
It's
1:16?
slipstream!
1 minute 16 to fully repair my car.
1 minute 16.
Oh.
I said 1 minute 15.
Damn it. I lost.
I win the bet.
You have got to be shitting me.
Well, that's a board. Sorry, guys. I took out another board.
Izzy, question
Yeah?
mark.
Yeah?
What was the engine map for low fuel?
I don't remember.
12 or something?
I don't have 12.
Okay, it's 12 for mine.
So I've
Oh,
got
thanks.
5.4 left and it takes me 310.
Oh no.
And the pace we're going, we'll have 3 more laps.
What's the lap to beat?
I've done a 2077.
207.6.
I can possibly beat that.
207.6.
Hi, Rocket. I can't
That
read
was a lap
words.
where I messed up. I can go faster. Now I'm finding clean air.
Oh, damn it, Dingo. I
We'll be
caught
taking
you.
this,
and then I
corner in
fucked
third
it.
instead of second.
Good to know, good to know.
We'll be lifting and closer. Oh, I mean, there's no hope that I can keep you behind me.
There is 0 way lap that can make me finish, I think. If I manage to make it so that it's 3 extra laps, which it looks like it will be.
Mate, I'm going fucking pits.
Reasonable.
Okay, without pitting.
I just left the pits.
Oh, Dingo. You be careful with your rejoining, man.
Don't worry, I look to see if there's any cars coming when I rejoin that corner.
Yeah, touche.
Oh shit.
Oh boy, Lambert got air.
Right, I'm just going to shut up
What?
focus so I can try and get a safety blanket away from you.
You're still alive.
Chicane badly.
That fucking corner, I hate it!
What the fuck? How the fuck did you survive that? You missed the last chicane and just got airborne. Great. 2069. Fastest lap of the session. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's a whole bit of damage.
Not surprised.
Proud of you, Izzy.
I felt so bad.
Because I made the chicane.
Bad on the grass. And that was it.
Yep.
There was a passenger into Lambert, sent him into that wall. That's so funny though. Oh. Gotta hate this chicane.
Gaining on the car heading sector 2.
I'm gaining on the car ahead in sector 2.
Oh, one mistake and you've got me. I don't like this.
We're going dry tires, boys.
What? That's not right!
Yeah,
No,
I'm
that
also-
is-
I know.
He's-
I'm also
he's
stationary
bored.
for 1 minute, so I mean.
You got 1 minute to think about your decision.
That's not my issue. It wasn't restricted entry wise.
Ooh, I might left myself with Lambert.
No, I'm fucked.
Ooh, so I can overtake you.
Yeah, in the pit lane, sure. Go for it.
Oh, I'm still
There was
seven.
a chance. But I'm not.
I'm still seven.
Yeah, I have 3.4 liters left.
I've got 37 litres left.
Oh.
I've got that
Oh god, there's 2 laps left.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
Engine mode.
Oh, no. And might still win this.
I mean, it's not ridiculous.
Not a
It's
pitch
like-
yet.
It's like I have 5.8 and I need 6.
I'm going now.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I know.
It's because I went for fastest lap on the last lap, which was actually a mistake because that made it so that I had to do an extra lap.
Watch me on the dry tires, boys. Here we go.
Chris, is that you leaving on the dry tyres now?
No,
That's Lambert.
I
Oh.
took far too long trying to fix that. But yeah, I should be okay now in this mode.
It actually feels kind of okay, but my tires aren't very good.
It's when the temp
Well
hits
done, mate.
rock bottom, you're dead.
So far.
Yep.
You've got until that.
He might last. It'll be 1 lap.
Get as far as you can while the temperatures are good.
Oh, I
Not
didn't
for
like
that.
that. I actually made her end. Oh, no.
Go away. Go away. Go away. Get back. Get back, pal. Get back, pal. Sheebies.
Shoot! Ah, no!
This is going to be very quiet and tight.
The tires were
I am
Also, Crispy,
terrified.
what was your lap time you got was faster?
2069.
I did a
No, stop making a little radar appear.
Fuck.
Piss off.
Took away all I had. No.
Oh no, I always get this spelling wrong. Oh,
You
no.
do, you do.
7 litres of fuel, 3.6, and I used 3.25. So currently, I am going to make it.
Ah, Dingo! Sorry!
The other way.
Sorry! I gave it back to you because I punted you. I'm not going to overtake you with a punt. Even though I wasn't expecting you to be that slow, but hey-ho.
I didn't want to go quickly around the corner because I would have messed it up.
Oh, I actually finished it. It was last lap already. I didn't have to do all of that.
Ah! This one I fuck up every time, Dingo! I fucked that one up every fucking race. Jesus. Lap, I mean.
Fuck the board.
Yes. I wasn't as close as I thought because apparently somehow it turned into
Car on the right.
Ah, no! I took it. You can have it back. I'm not overtaking you off the track, for fuck's sake.
I'm crossing line with 38 seconds left, which means
I was
should
sort
not
of
get right
daydreaming.
back.
I saw you go past me on the left. I was like, oh no, I need to focus.
Oh dear.
Right, race is over. Good job, mate.
No,
Your
I
best.
had
Bring it back to the
good.
pits.
bet.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I could have taken you if I had one more lap, Dingo. Jesus Christ.
I used 3 litres a lap
Yeah,
for
that's
changing
fair,
the engine
that's
mode, and I had 3.2.
But there is no way in hell I was taking that place from you off the track or by punting you, because that's just not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dingo, you murdered Milkshake.
No, I did not.
Oh,
I'm looking at it right now. I mean, you fair dinkum murdered him.
This is doctrination. This is Photoshop.
I knew I
She was
had to
doing
do
better
the
before
move
you
into
came to
turn
that,
1.
though, yeah,
It was
but
just
move
working
driving,
out
yeah.
the breaking point for turn 1 that took me
True.
the entire race to do.
My driving is always very true. Fuel tactics, yeah.
Yeah, I eventually got it right once, and that was
Painfully low
enough.
on fuel. Yeah, I reckon I got my fuel just right, guys.
Now I'm watching Izzy. Obviously, she had a bit of a tumble with Dingo, and then it's like you just didn't fucking accelerate.
No, I gave him the place. Oh, was this at the beginning, Lambert?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
because
God,
my
that's the
traction
loudest thing in the
control.
world.
My traction control literally had a fit when I tried to accelerate. I think one of my Oh yeah. Lambert, I think I had a wheel on the paint. I think that was why it had so much issue, because I could not gain traction for the life.
Green line. Give it all you got.
The good luck fight is always parked on the side of the road. Instead
Yep.
of where I can hit
I didn't park
Yep.
there. I crashed.
Well raced there, Ant.
Oh my God.
Fair enough.
My heart rate is through the
Oh,
roof.
he's
That was
muted
the
already.
loudest thing.
Okay.
I was looking at my phone, and then all of a sudden the screen flashed, and an explosion went off in my ears.
Dingo, we're actually pretty good at wheel to wheel, like pretty good, decent pace.
Dingo
Yeah,
is very good
that
at
was
wheel to wheel.
Oh, that was good fun. I enjoyed this. I'm
Fun for
staying.
your session.
Now I need to annoy Chris about
I
it.
mean, you say you're staying, but
Chris.
like,
On
we
the
let you.
races, can you
Yeah,
add the
that's
free
true, if
practice
you
to
do
the end
let
of the
me.
last race?
Oh yeah, that got removed.
Yeah, thank you.
No.
I don't know
Yeah.
if my lap was valid that I beat you on. I need to check.
Oh, it'd be in the results app.
Yeah, that's
If
what
you
I'm
allow
looking
me
at
to
now.
stay, I'd love to stay.
It was valid.
Of course,
yes.
you're allowed to stay until you do something so heinous that we eject you.
Although I will say you're gonna we need to figure out some sort of starting from the pit lane thing for you because you're an absolute hazard on the start.
No, it's fine. I just need to get
Right.
used to braking
Because
properly.
the game didn't have the session so we could look at. This was the race times at the end of the session.
In
My
fairness,
205
I-
was fastest.
Aw.
6.9 from Crispy, another 7.0 from Crispy. So he had 2, and then Lambert's at a 207.6.
What's the vote? I just want to go to bed.
There isn't a
There
vote
is
now,
no vote.
so you can
We
go to
don't
bed.
do it
We're
anymore.
gonna at the end of the season, we'll get everyone to be like, all right, I got a great idea for a season, and then pitch your crazy idea, and then
I
we'll
need a
vote on
drink.
all this.
Yep.
So I will chat to you guys later.
I will
Although-
push
although
my
in fairness,
factors in free
The one time I did start from the pit lane, I was in second by end of the lap.
Yeah, starting for the pit lane isn't even that bad. I mean, when we did the
No.
race to Brands Hatch, I was behind everybody.
We did have a
after
few
starting from the pit lane.
issues with that
Yeah.
one though. Like the times didn't make
I
sense.
do think the this is the wrong one. I do think the formation lap being like that broke the setting. So
Yeah.
stuff.
Honestly,
What
I
am I
think
gonna
we
do?
need to do a proper formation lap because that one didn't go great.
Between now and next
What
week,
went
I'll
wrong
do
with
some
it?
single player stuff.
Many,
just to
many
have a
things.
break.
I mean, we just need to get used to it. That's all.
Honestly, I thought it went fine. Everyone was in the right position. By the end, everyone was like keeping to the same sort of speed in the right order. It's like that's all you have to do.
What's the
Um,
next
No.
track?
But the advantage of doing so is it means we can run different qualifying orders and
I
on the fly
I know the
potentially
advantages
say
of it.
that if someone does like some sort of infraction, we just start them at the back for like the next race or something. You know, there's
It's
some flexibility.
it's Hungaroring, Dingo.
And Garrow
Is
Ring.
this the one I want?
Ooh, lovely.
Yeah, and I won't be here.
Which country
No.
is this?
Hungary.
Hungary. The Hungaro ring is in
And just
Hungary.
a hungry ring.
Chris, do you want to
Yeah.
trip to Hungary someday?
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
Wow.
I'm
That's
asking if
disgusting.
else I will postpone it, else I will do it now.
You may as well do it now. Yeah, I probably won't do it.
Yeah, I finally got my braking right, and I turned in early to get the racing line and push amp wide. Yeah, that was
Is
a
there
very nice
replay
move.
Is there a replay of me going into Milkshake anyway?
Yeah.
People will have
I
it.
need to end my stream and then show it because if I stream
So-
to Discord at the same time, I drop frames.
Dingo,
be
it's up
back
to
in a
you
minute.
if you want to do this in the options screen. Where is it? General options.
Oh,
I think?
I've
There's an
flipped out my
autosave
thing.
replay option in that which you can do. It may have
Oh,
also
okay.
automatically saved some stuff in the gallery for you. Just see what's on the automatically saved or replays or
Oh, cool.
somewhere. You might have something.
Awesome. I'll check it out.
It's saved
No,
a few.
yeah, this is a good game.
Yeah,
really wasn't
I
expecting
thought
that
you'd
good.
I thought you'd enjoy it when I was speaking to you and was like what you were saying. I was like, I bet you'd enjoy it.
Yeah, no, that's incredible. Great fun.
Dingo, have you signed up on the race app?
What's that?
So
You'll
the
enjoy that
results
too.
from the The results from the server, I get log files and I can just throw them up onto this basically this free thing where we can all view them, and it tracks our championship points and stuff, so I don't have to do any Excel sheet rubbish.
It's really
I
cool.
have
nice.
my overtake on Antup now.
You will have to take me through step by step how to.
It's in the pinned. It'll be raceapp.eu.
Yes.
Right, thank you very much everybody for watching. We had some bad race at the beginning, but when we got it sorted out, it was all good. And we came, I don't know, like 6th or something. I can't remember. Anyway, it was alright. It was fun. But yes, thank you everybody for watching. We will be doing potentially streaming tomorrow because I've got my second vaccine. It very much depends on whether it knocks me out or not. So I might not be streaming for a couple of evenings if I feel really rough. But if not, it should be the Forest Wednesday and Rimworld Thursday. So we'll see how it goes, basically. But thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.